Really? Yes. So funny. Oh, Sophie, this is Paula, my solicitor, and Isla, her daughter. You don't mind if they join us, do you?
No, not at all. Nice to meet you. My mum said that you was best friends at school.
Oh, I've been elevated. I thought your best friend was Lois Fairhurst.
Oh, well, I put up with her. But I had a real affinity for you.
Oh.
Oh, anyway, this is nice, isn't it? And guess what? Isla is a fellow lesbian, aren't you, Isla?
Oh, how nice. What a coincidence.
So, you two should have a lot in common then.
Exactly. And Sophie's had loads of disastrous relationships too, so you like kindred spirits. What's your hobbies, Isla?
Don't have time for any at the moment. I'm too busy planning this trip.
Oh, where are you planning on going?
Cambodia, maybe Vietnam.
That sounds amazing.
Oh, it is. The scenery looks fantastic. Mountains, waterfalls.
Oh, well, you get those in the Lake District. Or Wales. Wales is very, very nice.
Yeah, but it doesn't have jungles or Buddhist temples or a whole different culture.
Oh, I don't know. We went to clans somewhere or other and we couldn't understand a word they were saying and they were speaking in English.
I think I'd just feel easier if you're going in a group.
Well, you didn't when you went travelling.
No, but the world was a safer place then.
I'll be fine. The whole point of going is to be on my own anyway, and I need to clear my head.
You know, Sophie's had her heart broken too many times.
Mum?
But she bounced right back, didn't you? Without charging off round the world to dangerous places.
I didn't just bounce back. And to be honest, that's a more constructive way of doing it rather than pulling a duvet over your head.
Exactly.
You know, I actually thought about backpacking once. I got as far as buying a book, but you can have it if you want.
You never told me.
No, because you go mad.
What is it with Mother's Day?
See how well you're getting on? Why don't you put your travelling on hold and you could exchange numbers?
Well, I don't really think there's much point because I think Isla's made up her mind.
Does that mean you're okay with it?
No. I probably won't sleep a wink, but I think Sophie's right. I think you're better off having new adventures clearing your head than brooding over things here at home.
Oh, I still think you'd make a lovely couple.
Give it a rest, Mum. Have you not got work to get back to?
Oh, yeah, better go.
And is it still all right with coming over later to work?
Of course it is. I'll see you in a bit.
I'd better get off too, but it was really nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too, and good luck with your travels.
Thanks.
I'll see you later.
Sorry about my mum.
It's all right. She means well.
You know, sometimes I feel like I'm the parent and she's a child.
I wonder if Isla feels the same about me.
No, I doubt that.
Why'd you say that?
Don't know, you seem pretty cool.
Well, you seem pretty cool too. Anyway, I've got to see a client, but I'd hope to see you again very soon.
Yeah, me too.
Hiya. I just finished my meeting. I thought I'd pop in and pick up that book you mentioned, the one on backpacking for Isla.
Yeah, sure, come in.
Is your mum not in?
No. No, it's just me.
Right. I should be excited for Isla, really, but I'm not. I'm worried sick.
Well, she seems sensible enough. There you go.
Thanks.
So, where was it you went travelling?
Backpacked round Europe for a bit, then went to Africa. I was only 20.
Blimey.
We camped with the Bedouin in Morocco, went horse riding in Ethiopia, and then we slept on beaches in Tanzania. Got all the way down to Cape Town in the end.
Wow.
Only did it to impress my mates, though. But I was absolutely fine and I had a brilliant time, so I'm being a bit of a hypocrite, really.
Yeah. Well, you know, she's your daughter, and if you're not around to protect her, then you're bound to worry.
You're very wise for your years.
Well, at least I've got something going for me.
Don't put yourself down.
I've just never done anything that exciting or had a high-powered career like you.
But you've got plenty of time yet. Yeah. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah, of course.
I didn't come round for the book. I came round because I wanted to see you again.
Blimey, you don't waste any time, do you?
Well, what's the point tiptoeing around? If you see something you like, you should just go for it, don't you think?
Would you like a glass of wine?
I'd love one.
So, when my mum's gone on about you, and believe me, she can go on, she's never mentioned that you was gay.
I didn't have you down as someone who'd be concerned with labels.
No, labels are my stock in trade. Not seen the tag on my back? I'm a lesbian/Christian. We are limited edition.
Well, I suppose if I had to go by anything, I'd say bisexual. I like women, I like men, I like people.
And is that hard with your job?
Not really. I've had a couple of briefs trying to undermine me, but you get used to the hecklers.
Does my mum know?
Oh, I doubt it. I only had one boyfriend through school, and I think your mum believes I was born before the invention of lesbians.
What about Isla's dad?
Oh, I loved him. Of course I did, I married him. But he was the jealous type. And I don't suppose it helped that well, he caught me in bed with my squash partner.
What did you do?
Well, even he wasn't stupid enough to hit a judge. Turns out that Prague's finest do not appreciate people playing ukulele on top of a statue of one of their country's heroes.
So what happened?
Well, luckily, my girlfriend at the time was Czech, and she translated my plea, explaining that the subject of the statue was a legendary rebel and would have surely appreciated our irreverence.
Your job suddenly makes sense.
Well, you get in trouble all the time. You get used to talking yourself out of it.
So, do I tell Isla to pack a ukulele? Or is she more of a mandolin type of girl?
I know it's silly, but I just... Oh, I can't help worrying about her. And part of me thinks she is just doing this to prove she's not my baby anymore.
Yeah, but she's not. You know, I'm actually really jealous because up until recently, I was up a ladder cleaning my neighbour's windows. Isla's going to be 22,000 feet on her way to Cambodia. I'd kill for an ounce of that courage.
Are you kidding me? I can't imagine the guts it takes to walk into a church every week. All those disapproving glares just because you're gay. I don't think you realise how strong you are. Excuse me. Oh, it's work. It's your mum's case.
Oh, is everything okay?
Yeah. But I should go. Well, I have to say, this isn't how I expected today to turn out.
Honestly, that woman! Oh, Paula, you looking for me?
No, she come to collect that book for Isla.
Oh, well, I could have dropped that off.
Oh, that's okay. I had other business in the area.
Well,
What?
are you going to offer me a glass? Could do with one. Take my mind off Gina's latest obsessions.
Yeah, of course.
I should get going, really. I've got a ton of emails from Duncan's solicitor to get through.
Oh, Imran?
Yes, the bane of my life. If he wasn't so annoying, he might actually be handsome.
Yeah, well, you've got no time for romance. You need to concentrate on my case.
I can multitask.
Mum, solicitors can have personal lives too, you know.
Actually, Paula, why don't you stay for dinner?
What's for tea?
It's Jamie's stir-fry.
Bird chicken.
Tim, look at you. Do you know, it looks like you fix cars, not drive them. You're filthy.
You look fine, Tim.
Evening. Hey.
Oh, Kev, Brill!
Ah, hi, Kev. Oh, look, an actual mechanic and his shirt is spotless.
Oh, that's handy. I'm looking for a new garage. Do you do MOTs?
Yeah, and we're just on the corner.
Oh, Paula, Kevin, Paula.
Hiya, nice to meet you.
You too.
How's Jack?
Yeah, fine. Faye's watching him.
Actually, Gina, could Kevin sit beside Paula? Because I might need you to help me with the dinner.
Oh.
Sophie, can you give me a hand?
So, Paula, what's your advice?
What do you think of Paula?
Yeah, she's nice.
Don't you think her and your dad would just be perfect for one another?
Have you not had enough of matchmaking over lunch?
Oh, I just want your dad to have someone stable in his life. It would be nice.
Yeah, I've had them working on it. I've got your family. I spoke to Jack, Gina, and he's well up for taking you to a county game.
Ah, thanks, Kev.
So what do you think about these self-driving cars, Paula? Because they must be a legal minefield.
Yeah, I mean, they do raise some interesting ethical dilemmas.
Yeah, well, they'll put us out of business.
Well, if they've got an engine, I'll still have a job.
Yeah, but you must get sick of these electrics in modern motors. I mean, you need an IT degree to turn on her windscreen wipers.
Well, these are executive saloons. They need all the gadgets. I was often in one when I was a mayor.
Nowadays, you're more likely to be seen in the back of a Black Mariah.
Would you just excuse me for 2 seconds? I just need to send a quick email.
Thank you, Gina.
Yeah, settle down, will you?
Oh, sorry, Tim. Sorry, Sal.
So, what do you think of Paula?
Yeah, no, she's very nice.
Nice. She's intelligent. She's classy.
She puts on her pants one leg at a time like everyone else.
She's a sophisticated woman, Gina. She's a distinguished lawmaker. Sophie, put your phone down at the table, please.
Sorry.
Everything all right?
Yes, just a client that I'm trying to pin down. I'm gonna go.
It's only early.
Yeah, I know, but got caught in the morning and I've drunk too much wine already.
Not regretting anything, are you?
No. What about you? I'm embarrassed to be seen with a distinguished lawmaker.
No, not at all. So, when can I see you next?
I text you. But
But what?
can we keep this between ourselves for now? Just because I'm representing your mum and I don't want it to get complicated.
Sure.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, I'll get your coat.
Thank you.
We all know why she's keen to see the back of Paula.
Do we? Well, nice to meet you.
Well, it was lovely to meet you too.
Oh, do you have to go?
Oh, I've had a great time. And I can't wait to do this again.
See you later.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. Bye.
Hello.
Hey, Kevin, why didn't you get a number?
Well, have you got it?
Mum, I am pretty sure that Paula is more than capable of making her own moves.
Yeah, give him a break. He's only just met her.
Stop trying to sabotage this, Gina.
What?
Ease off, eh, Sal?
Thanks, Tim.
Oh, she's great, Sal, but do you really think Paula Martin's solicitor's going to be interested in Kevin Webster, mechanic?
Oh, Kevin, she might be a high flyer now, but as Gina says, she's one of us, really. I mean, there's nothing to stop a Webster and a Martin being a brilliant couple. Anyway, she's keen. Trust me, I've got a sixth sense for when a woman has an eye on a man. Are you sure I can't make you a coffee? I've got a machine in the cupboard with pods.
Oh, no, you're all right. Sophie not around today?
Well, I'm expecting her to bob in at some juncture, but she's a law unto herself, that one. I must say, I didn't expect a legal professional like yourself to come running round here at the drop of a hat. Don't you have an underling who can do all paperwork and whatnot?
I just needed you to sign something, but annoyingly, it doesn't seem to be in the file.
Well, that's the danger of multitasking. You end up doing 10 things at once, and all of them badly. That happens to all of us.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Soph.
Hello, Sophie. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good, thank you.
Could I just use your loo?
Yeah, sure, you know where it is. Oh, and you must let me know what you think about my new pedestal mat. It's from John Lewis.
Okay.
A pedestal man. Who even has one of them in 2018?
Well, as long as men urinate standing up, Sophie, I do thank you very much. Anyway, never mind that. What do you think about Paula making any excuse to come round here?
What do you mean?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? She's hoping to run into a certain someone. Your dad. I think she's taking a shine to him.
So you said.
Right, I shall love you and leave you both.
I'll just get my stuff together and I'll be on my way.
All right, I'll speak to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Fancy a spot of lunch?
I really love to, but I've got to go work.
Oh. Well, maybe I'll pop in for a working lunch and see if I can distract you.
So, yeah, my last girlfriend kind of put me off relationships for a bit.
Was she that bad?
No, she was lovely. I was mad about her, but she fell in love with someone else.
Oh, there she is.
It's my mum.
Oh, hi. Can't keep you away today. What's all this?
Nothing. We just...
Sophie was a bit worried about your court case, so I just thought it best to take her through it step by step.
Oh, Sophie, I'm sorry I didn't feel you could talk to me about it.
No, honestly, it's fine.
So you don't have to worry, because I've got it all in hand.
Well, why don't I join you? I mean, you finish your shift in a minute, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, better still, why don't we decamp to the bistro? We can open a bottle of red wine and have a right good chinwag.
There you go, folks. Thank you. Oh, I meant to ask, how's Rana?
Okay, I think. Yeah, seems her mum's got her on a pretty full schedule. I miss her.
Well, I'm sure she misses you too.
She seems nice.
No, when it suits her. She messed Sophie around something rotten.
Evil ex, eh?
Anyway, let's not talk about Sophie's love life, or should I say desperate lack of. No offence, though.
None taken.
So you were saying something about a favour.
However, it is a touch delicate.
Oh, so spit it out.
All right, in a nutshell, it appears that Kevin's got a bit of a soft spot for you.
Mum?
And I just wondered, well, if you wouldn't mind if I could pass on your number to him.
Mum, my dad is not ready to start dating.
No problem.
What? Do you mean that?
Absolutely.
I mean, admittedly, Kevin is no David Gandy, but... Well, given the proper encouragement, he has been known to scrub up half decent.
You're unbelievable. You're acting like his pimp.
Well, pre-warned is pre-armed. Oh, I need to go. I need to go and do some shopping. You come in.
Oh, could I borrow her for a little while longer? I thought I'd try and pick up some tidbits about Kevin. It's always best to be prepared.
That is a brilliant idea. You could learn a lot from this woman. Oh, and keep your eye on that Kate for me, won't you? Because now that Rana's sailed off, I don't want her getting any big ideas about my baby.
I will.
Why are you so embarrassing?
See you later.
See you. Another cocktail?
Stuff your cocktail. What do you think you're doing? You cannot give my dad your phone number.
I know what I'm doing.
No, I don't think you do.
Oh, I do. If I hadn't have agreed, your mum would have never let it lie. If we do this my way, I go out on a boring platonic date with your dad, after which I can report back. There was absolutely zero romantic connection, and we're better off as friends. Your dad's free to explore pastures new, and your mum is off my back permanently. So I would say that's a win-win.
Give me 2 minutes, yeah?
It's only a short walk of shame.
It's not about the shame. It's about...
Yeah, I know. Your mum.
Morning, Paula.
Morning.
All right, ladies.
Right, Sally.
Believe it or not, they are both sleeping with the enemy.
The enemy? What, Duncan?
No, it's solicitor.
But aren't they...
Sisters, exactly.
Did they?
No. You know, deception is cruel, but when it involves someone of his position, an upholder of truth and integrity, well, it's unforgivable, quite honestly. Shall we go in?
Don't really matter what you wear, does it? As long as it's something smart.
Of course it matters. These people look at every little thing and judge you. You can't even open your mouth and you judge.
Shirt, jacket, blouse, you'll be fine.
Who wants scramble, who wants fried?
And no rushing about. I want everyone ready and here for 11:30.
Mum, will you stop stressing out? Also, Jack's made you a good luck card. I'll get it in a bit when I go home.
It's not looks she needs.
It's Paula, so you're going to be fine.
Am I talking to myself here? Who wants scrambled, who wants fried?
Nobody wants any of your flaming eggs.
And you need to curb your temper when you see Duncan later.
Of course he will.
We really need to go over some things.
At the risk of getting my head bitten off, I've cooked them now.
I can't think here. Shall we go to the cafe?
Right.
And be ready for 11:30.
What?
But surely this changes everything.
In truth, Duncan pleading guilty is unlikely to affect you. Where did you get this?
Well, it's not important.
I'm sorry, but it is.
If you must know, Imran dropped it on the floor over there.
What, and you chose to keep it?
Shouldn't you be more worried about the fact that he's got my ex-colleague down as a witness? I mean, look, there, Judith Fisher, Weatherfield Council.
Duncan affair overheard on telephone.
Oh, ridiculous. Do you know what? I barely know the woman. And as for what she thinks she heard... Paula?
Look, don't panic. If what she says hasn't got any substance, he's unlikely to call her anyway. And if he does, well, I get to question her as well, so...
But that's no good. You should be calling her and putting her straight.
Look, it's Imran's witness. If we do that, he's got the right to be present, and I really don't want him getting in the way. We need to concentrate on our case and what we know, and you need to stop trying to do my job for me. Oh, excuse me.
I'll get us some more copies.
No, I'll get them, and then we'll go through everything one more time, yeah? Oh, come on.
I've got to get ready for court.
Me too. I don't think the judge would appreciate my current look.
Well, what a stupid judge. I'm gonna go and get changed.
Oh.
Sally,
This is a surprise.
right back at you.
Well, what are you... I didn't think that you and Kevin had clicked. Well, don't get me wrong, I'm absolutely delighted. Listen, I'll get out of your hair. I only popped over because Sophie's not materialised.
Oh, she left. She must have got waylaid. Kev! Sal's here.
Listen, I'll leave you to it. Actually, can I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of this blouse? It's not too loud, is it? I don't want to give the judge the wrong impression.
It's great. You look lovely. I'll see you later, yeah?
Bye, Kev.
What are you doing here?
You said...
Will someone tell me what's going on?
Am I missing something here? But you're not even gay.
Oh, can we not do this now?
You're my age.
I know this is a bit of a shock.
You can say that.
Exactly. I mean, 1 minute you're dating my ex, and the next his daughter, my daughter. We were at school together, for goodness sake.
Can't even talk to you when you're like this.
Sally, the last thing either of us wanted to do was drop a bombshell on you just before you go into court.
Well, like I said, now's not the time.
And when I was going on about Imran deceiving people, berating him for his dishonesty, and you just stood there, knowing that you were just as bad.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you legals. You've got scruples when it suits you, but the rest of the time...
That is so out of order.
Me out of order?
Sal, it's none of our business.
I am worried sick about this court case. And instead of doing what she's paid to do, what any decent solicitor would be doing...
Sally, you really need to calm down.
Well, hear this. If I lose this case, it's because you took your eye off the ball. You are not going to believe this, because I can scarcely believe it myself. It turns out that my old school friend, my solicitor, is having a thing with my daughter.
A thing?
Yes, Tim, a thing, a sex thing.
Flaming heck, you're kidding me.
Do I look like I'm kidding? They've been having an affair and it's been...
Well, they're both single, I suppose, so technically it's not really an affair, is it?
Well, I mean, they've not betrayed a partner as such, but they sure as hell have betrayed me.
Paula's never let on she's gay.
Yeah, certainly not so careful. Wait till he finds out.
Oh, believe me, he knows, because her and Sophie were... Well, they were together in his house and we both walked in on them.
So how did you leave it? The woman's supposed to be defending you in a couple of hours.
Yeah, not so you'd know. And as for Sophie, I can't even look at her.
Well, do you want to go and have a word? The important thing right now, love, is your case.
Yeah, do what you want.
Okay.
Sordid? What, you're accusing me? The fact of the matter is, Mrs. Fisher, you most certainly did not hear me arrange anything with Duncan Rose.
Sally, no, no.
Yes, I do say so. And if you continue to contort my words, I can assure you there will be serious consequences.
What are you doing?
It's really none of your business.
Mum, do not be like that.
For your information, I'm doing what you should have been doing, only you were too busy.
You can't threaten a witness. She could report you.
I know what I'm doing.
Do you?
So, how long have you two been...
We don't need to hear that right now, Dad.
You should have said something.
We need to get to court.
Hey. Sally, you got to go, love. Okay.
You look nice.
I thought we could go over a few things in the car.
That won't be necessary. I've decided that I shan't be requiring your services at court.
Sally, I know you're upset, but I really don't think that's a good idea.
Upset, disappointed, betrayed.
But it was all okay when you thought that Paula was sleeping with my dad. But now it's me.
Don't even go there.
Nice.
Look, whatever you think about, you need Paula to get you through the day, don't you?
Sally, you've got to let me help you, because if you phoning that witness comes up in court...
Help me? I mean, it's a bit late for that. You have not been across this case, and now I know why. And do you know what? That's fine, because I do know it, inside and out. And that's why I'll be representing myself.
When will you stop being so flaming stubborn?
Timothy? I'd prefer it if you didn't come either.
Sally!
Mum, you can't do this.
And who says?
I do. I think you're making a really big mistake.
Do you know what? I'd appreciate it if you stayed out of my business from here on in.
But you don't know what you're doing, love.
Don't I?
Just have a rethink, please.
Don't rush into something you might regret.
You know, it would be nice to get a little bit of support from someone, but I've come to realise that the only person I can really rely on at the moment is me.
And me?
Yeah, I'm with you, Sal. I just think
Right,
you...
well, if you're with me, Tim, get in.
Shouldn't she be back by now?
Your mum?
Yeah, I thought it was just formality, this pre-trial thing.
Well, there could have been a hold-up on a prior case. Any number of things. I'm sure it's fine.
I've reviewed the matters raised earlier, specifically the point of Mrs. Metcalfe contacting a witness.
Sorry about that.
I'm grateful for your apology, but unfortunately, Mrs. Metcalfe, having established that you have contacted one witness, it raises the distinct possibility of you contacting other witnesses.
I'm not going to do that.
The prosecution have raised no issues over Mr. Radfield's bail conditions, but they have raised concerns over Mrs. Metcalfe's, specifically tampering with evidence, accessing confidential contact details, and intimidating a witness. Mrs. Fisher also has concerns for her safety. Concerns that I share, given the accused's readiness to employ underhand tactics and the history of Mrs. Metcalfe's spouse's attack on Mr. Radfield.
I'm sorry about all of that.
Your apologies have been noted. But I'm afraid, Mrs. Metcalfe, that to ensure that these proceedings are not prejudiced, I have no alternative but to revoke bail and place you on remand until the court date. And take her down.
No.
What? Prison? I don't want to go to prison. Please don't send me to prison.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I messed up. I didn't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to go to prison. I just want to go home.
Auntie Gina, have you spoken to my mum?
Not yet, have you?
We need to do something, though, don't we? We need to try and get her out.
How, though?
I don't know. Maybe speak to a lawyer, maybe speak to Adam.
Oh, we can't do that. He'll tell Imran and stuff. It might make things worse.
Look, Paula said that she will represent her. She just needs to be instructed.
Well, she's not going to do that, is she, after what happened?
Oh, Tim?
I don't want to talk to you, don't even want to look at you.
It's not Sophie's fault.
I'm talking to both of you. It's thanks to you two that Sally's been locked up. You because you messed with the evidence, and you because you couldn't keep your knickers on for 5 minutes.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? It's the day of your mum's pre-trial, and you're carrying on with a lawyer when she should have been preparing for the case.
Give her a break.
Why should I?
Because she's really suffering. Her mum's in prison and she's still shouldering the guilt for what happened to Jack.
Well, that's different. That wasn't down to her.
No, and neither's this.
Can't believe you've got the nerve to show your face round her.
Sophie, leave it.
Why should I?
I'm sorry about your mum, OK?
It's a bit late now, innit?
I heard about what happened.
Which bit? Sally or the love triangle?
Both.
Tim's got to accept that you're a grown woman and you're free to see whoever you want.
It's just not great timing, is it?
Fair enough. I probably would have reacted the same as your mum if the situation were reversed.
I think we should stop seeing each other.
Is that what you really want?
No.
No, well, me neither, so let's talk it through.
But there's nothing to talk through. We shouldn't have done what we did when we did it.
I know. But we've got something really special.
My mum is in prison because of us.
No, she's not. Your mum didn't need to sack me at such a crucial time. She got emotional and made a really bad decision, which I'm sure she now regrets. I don't want you to make the same mistake.
Hello?
Sophie, it's me.
Mum? Are you okay?
No, I'm not. I need you to get Paula to come back on my case, Sophie.
Yeah, of course I'll ring her now, but she did say she would before.
They beat me up, Sophie. I can't take it in here. You need to get me out. I just want to come home.
Mum, please calm down.
I should never have sacked Paula. You know, everyone wanted me to do that because he knew I was going to mess it up. He threatened me. He said he was going to get his revenge, and he did. Please help me.
Mum? Mum? Tim, there you are. I've been trying to find you.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry that I snapped at you earlier.
No, it's fine. My mum has been on the phone.
Why didn't she ring me?
I don't know, but she's in a bad way. She was crying.
What's happened?
She said that she's been beaten up. She said that Imran said he's going to get revenge on her. I don't know, but I've just spoken to Paula. And Tim, where are you going? Tim!
Ah, Tim. I just wanted to have a word with you about Sally. Don't touch your friend! You threatened Sally! Oh, friend, you... Hey, what are you doing? Put her in prison. Let's get... What are you doing?
Stop it!
You're not a violent man. It's this Duncan business.
Well, Imran had it in for Sally, a blue gasket, so what?
Yeah, well, he's asking for it.
He was just in enough trouble, and we're all making it worse. You with the phone, me with Paula, and you beat the solicitor up.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think you should tell her any of that.
Yeah, we need to make her feel better, not worse.
I didn't all need to come, but I'm glad I did.
Oh, Sal, your face.
I don't care.
So why didn't you call earlier? I've been really worried about you, love.
Because I wanted Sophie to get Paula back on the case.
So what happened?
It doesn't matter. Hopefully I'm going to be out soon.
Well, you shouldn't be in here at all, love.
Rosie's rang. She wanted to fly home, but I told her to stay put. And I've spoken to Paula and she said that she's more than happy to take your case back on. You've just got to ring her and confirm.
I was so stupid to sack her in the first place.
Yeah, it's okay. Hello. Oh, wow. You two look amazing.
And you are still in your work clothes.
Yeah, we need to get changed. I'm all right to borrow something. I can't be bothered to go home.
Oh, do you borrow each other's clothes? That's cute.
Is your missus coming out, or is she already in bed with a good bulk?
Oh, and he does ageist jokes well. I get what you're seeing him. Hi. Is everything okay?
Cormac's dead.
What?
Yeah.
Get lost. I can't believe it.
I know. So, I told them that I walked Bethany to the tram, got chips, and on the way back from the chippy, I saw you on the bench. Now you'd had a gob on about the drugs.
You told them that?
Well, honestly, it's the best policy, isn't it?
So you told them that you threw your pill down the drain?
Yeah. And, I said that we sat on the corner, jangling, stuffing our faces till around 20 to 8.
Was it that long?
Yeah.
No, it can't have been. Because I popped into my mum's and Auntie Gina had a hair dye on and she asked me what time it was and I think it was 25 to 8 then.
I thought it was later, are you sure?
No, right, honestly, 25 to 8, final answer.
Thing is, I really need you to back me up.
Right, it's 5 minutes, it's no biggie.
Kind of is, you know. Just when I rang the ambulance, the time.
You're asking me to lie to the police.
You lied, Sophie.
Look, I know I'm stupid, but I didn't know what else to do. And plus, it was only 5 minutes that I actually lied about.
Yeah, 5 minutes when a young man died.
Look, you can't make me feel worse than you are.
I'm not trying to make you feel worse. I'm trying to help you understand. Don't get sucked in by Ryan. Don't be telling lies for him. What were you thinking?
But he's my friend.
I'll remind you of that when you're doing a 10-year stretch at Star Prison, shall I?
Look, I know it sounds bad, but if Ronan found out what actually happened, then he'd come for us.
Ronan?
Yes, the lad that died. His dad is apparently some mad gangster.
Oh, please don't tell me you're talking about Ronan Truman.
Why?
Oh, Sophie, you're joking me.
Why, you know him?
We're in the same business. But he's on one side of the law and I'm on the other. He's big time, Sophie.
I didn't know what to do. I still don't know what to do.
Well, I do. You go down to the police station and you change your story.
Oh, I can do that. That's possible.
Just go to the police and tell them what really happened. Hey, love.
Hi.
Have you thought any more about what I said?
Yeah, I have. I just don't know how I'm going to go back to the police and tell them that I've lied.
Well, the police will understand that you were pressured into it.
Yeah, and then they'll go after Ryan.
And discover what actually happened. That's how it works.
Yeah, I know, but that's getting Ryan into trouble and I don't want to do that as my mate.
He's a mate that asked you to commit a crime. Do you want to be sharing a cell with your mum? How dare you?
You told her.
She's my girlfriend.
She's a solicitor.
Have you any idea how serious it is to lie to the police?
Look, I didn't do anything wrong.
You were there when a lad overdosed and did nothing about it.
I did do something about it. I called the doctor.
If the truth comes out, Sophie could get years.
Look, I panicked, okay? It's not like I killed him, but Ronan is a maniac, and if he finds out, then he'll kill me.
Yeah, well, you mix in that world, you take the consequences. You do not drag innocent friends in it with you. Now go to the police and tell them the truth.
Sophie, please, don't drop me in it. Soph.
So has Paula managed to dig up any dirt on Duncan or his so-called witness?
No, not yet. But I promise, Mum, she's all over it.
Never doubted that for a second.
Anyway, how are you today?
Oh, you know, so. Looking forward to seeing you all later.
I know it's tough, Mum, but it'll all be over soon.
For the sake of my sanity, I pray you're right. It's one thing being caged like an animal, but the sense of powerlessness I feel like I'm in limbo, Soph.
Listen, you keep your head down and let Paula do her thing, eh?
Yeah, I'll try. Look, I'd better get back, so I'll see you at 3, and don't forget those bits and bobs I asked for.
No, I won't. And, Mum, I love you.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Oh, here she is, the woman with our future in her hands.
No pressure there, then, eh? Nice to see you. This is so nice.
Excuse me.
My hubcaps will be safe up there.
What, on these mean streets? Yes, your Chelsea track should be just fine. Could we get a table for 2, please?
Hey, don't knock the fear, mate. I made a fortune from that when I was a kid outside County's ground. You said, mind your car, please, mister.
What, you're off the hook, Tim, because his car will be fine. We'll let you get on with your day. Could we get that table?
Yeah, of course. The usual.
Yes.
You really are a regular. Do they know how you like your old-fashioned?
The manager certainly does. Bourbon with a twist of burnt orange. But we don't have a licence, so...
Julian Cooper, this is Sophie Webster, Sally Metcalfe's daughter.
Ah, the fraud case. Well, your mother's in safe hands with this one as a solicitor advocate.
Yeah, how was she this morning? We've all been so worried.
That's what I wanted to talk to Julian about.
And Julian's had nothing to eat since his 6 a.m. protein shake, so we'll be keeping you busy, my dear. Shall we start with the menu?
Yeah, sure, why not? Would you like some water to the table?
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Well, back then, when a barrister said he wanted to check out your briefs, you could never be sure.
Well, most pupils don't slap send barrister around the chops.
Oh, it never did me any harm, Jules. I knew I wasn't going to make the inner sanctum when I had a Barney with some Tarquin over how to say the word bath.
At least it wasn't some Julian. His places are fine. This lamb is spectacular.
Oh.
Oh, same again, please.
Let's go. I'm done.
Sorry?
I'm off duty, mate. Ciao for now.
She's the manager. She skipped charm school, that's for sure.
Melissa, would you mind? Promise me you won't move.
Promise me you won't slap her, even if she deserves it.
What is your problem? You were downright rude back there.
You treat me like a waitress.
Oh.
Giving it the big working-class hero chat with your snotty little mate.
Oh.
What is it? Are you ashamed of me because I've not got no letters after my second name?
Sophie.
Apart from the letter L for lesbian. Because that's what I am, aren't I? I'm your dirty little secret.
No.
Tourist.
No.
Do you know what? He practically had his tongue down your throat. Oh, this is spectacular.
Have you finished? Look, Jules works for the CPS, which effectively puts us on opposite sides, or at least it should. But he's got some information about your mum's case, which has to remain strictly off the record, which is why I couldn't ask you to join us.
What kind of information?
Proof that Duncan bought the burner phones.
That's great news, Paula. What are you looking like that for? That's case closed, isn't it?
I wish it was, but there is still the offshore account, joint names. We still need to prove that this was Duncan's work and not Sally's.
Yeah, but it's a step in the right direction, isn't it?
Tim, you need to keep this to yourself for now.
Sally's struggling.
No, Sally's fine.
Well, that's what she tells you, but I know her and she needs every glimmer of hope she can get. Faye. Yeah, listen, I know I said to get the tram, but stuff it. You fancy a drive out with your dad?
Why can't people just stop and think?
Oh, I thought you'd done a runner.
Yes, well, I wouldn't blame her. Look, Julian, I'm sorry. I was very rude before.
The thing is, Sophie's not just Sally's daughter. She's also my partner.
And I thought that you was hitting on her. Yes, all right. I feel like a right div now, especially now I know that you're helping. It's just, well, you know, us being together, it's complicated, the age thing, and for Paula professionally.
And for you, too. I've seen this one in restaurants, nicking the pepper grinders, dancing on the tables.
Only when I've won a case.
Which, as you know, Sophie, is 90% of the time. Oh, a plate for lady, please. And some pro bono advice. Because my learned friend is a terrier, she needs careful handling.
Yeah, well, when them nostrils flare...
Ooh, take cover.
I didn't bring you back into the pair you could gang up on me.
Well, it wasn't the first time I slept under my desk, and it won't be the last. Catherine Barnard makes a surprisingly comfy pillow.
It's a textbook. What about law?
What's all this hugger-mugger, then? All rise.
Sophie, this is Leonard Raskin. Leonard, this is my partner, Sophie.
Nice to meet you. Would you like a drink?
I can recommend the mango. Sorry, we've nothing stronger. Shame. You could do with a stiff scotch. Still in mourning. The General. R.I.P. It means Ronan Truman, notorious gangster. Entrepreneur? Oh, stand corrected. Truman died recently. Bet the flags are at half-mast in chambers. I may have to sell the flat in Verbier. Leonard put 3 kids through Oak Hill, thanks to Mr. Truman and his associates. To the General.
The General.
The General. Defendant's kicking and screaming, protesting his innocence. I'm looking at my watch thinking, come on, get a move on. I've got my clubs in the boot and a 3 o'clock tea time booked.
So, was he innocent?
Dear, all prisoners are innocent.
No, but some of them actually are.
Of course. Even if they've conned the life savings out of half the pensioners in Weatherfield, they're just misunderstood. Wait till you've finished articles. You'll see things differently.
You think I'm one of your interns.
Do you mind? Sophie's got a proper job.
Yeah, I manage this place.
Is Martha settled? The tearful phone calls have stopped, thankfully.
The tears were his, mate.
My baby girl in Borneo.
Martha's off saving orangutans in the wild. She's on one of those volunteering gap year schemes.
Oh, brilliant.
For which I volunteered £3,000.
Makes Isla's trip look tame bumming around Cambodia.
Well, it beats bumming around Weatherfield.
Oh, God, the hours they put in that sanctuary. Dawn till dusk, 7 days a week.
It'll be the making of her.
So this is slow tonight?
Oh. Sorry, was you expecting me to pour that? Not Paula or Julia.
Wasn't too difficult, was it?
No, it's just the yoik in me. When I feel like someone's speaking down to me, I seem to go a bit deaf.
I'm sure I wasn't talking down.
No, you're very sure of a lot of things. That don't make you right. Makes you a pillock.
Sophie.
No, don't speak for me. You know, Leonard may love the sound of his own voice, but I don't. And I will not be disrespected by some snobby get that belongs in a different century. Not in my restaurant. Nice to meet you, Julie.
Don't expect a round of applause.
Standing my ground. This is my turf.
My turf?
Oh, what, so you're allowed to take on the snobs, but not me? So, embarrass you?
No, I just wish you hadn't done it.
Yeah, well, solidarity, sister.
Do you really think that Leonard is the kind of bloke that I'd choose to hang out with?
Well, no, actually, I didn't. But maybe that's why I'm seeing a different side to you, because he is one horrible, arrogant, patronising...
I'm a circuit judge.
Oh, what, so I should bow and scrape? Let him freeze me out of conversation with my own girlfriend? Because if that's what you expect of me, then, yeah, maybe we do need a rethink.
Look, you've got a good heart. Deep down, I know he's a dinosaur, but we're trying to drag him into the 21st century.
Oh, what, so I shot your grand plan in the foot, did I, by acting like a pleb?
No, not mine. Your mum's. Judge Rattigan could end up overseeing your mum's trial.
Mum was saying she'd love to visit her when she gets back from Milan. Oh, Mum would love that, getting all the gossip from Gail. Yeah, I'll speak to her later when she rings.
Oh, you will send her our love, won't you?
Yeah, of course. Thanks, Sarah.
Right, better go. Carla gets very cranky if I don't get a frothy coffee.
I hate this, pretending that my mum's on her way home when really we've got nothing.
That's not true. We've got proof that Duncan's settled the offshore accounts. He's got a reason to be worried.
And is that enough to get my mum out?
Well, not at the moment.
Exactly, so it just seems hopeless. And this Judge Rattigan, is he going to be taking over the case? Have you heard anything?
I don't know, but no news is good news.
How is that good news?
I'm trying to remain positive.
Here we go. Now, are you sure I can't tempt you, Gina, because my fried eggs are top-notch this morning?
Earth to Gina.
Hey? Best sunny side up, this side of the well?
Ah, no, thanks. Good for you, though.
OK, well, enjoy, ladies.
What are you even doing on this thing? You've been on it all morning. Oh. You're still looking for Mr. Right, then, yeah?
Sorry, I should be concentrating on Sal, shouldn't I?
You're allowed to do other stuff, Gina. Gina G.
Well, I'm not going to give my full name, am I? Load of weirdos around.
Why are you using his profile picture? This is about as old as me.
Well, I want to look my best, don't I?
Well, everybody does that. They either use a really old one or one that's been photoshopped to death.
So you got any dates yet?
Well, I have, as it happens. Ian, mid-40s. Bit of a blurry photo, but he's not one for technology. Probably means he looks like Shrek.
Oi, Shrek's a catch.
Hey, I know people that met the love of their life online.
Oh, good. 'Cause I've tried the old-fashioned way, and where's it got me?
Exactly. Nothing to lose, eh?
Yeah, he's sweet and funny. Well, his messages are anyway. And the main thing is, he's available and looking for love. Let moi.
Sounds perfect.
He wants to meet later. Said he'd be carrying a red rose.
Oh.
Oh, please.
I think he sounds nice.
No one.
I called everyone she worked with at the council, and conveniently, they're all in meetings tomorrow. Even the cleaner.
Flaming nerve after everything she's done for that lot.
But I don't get it. Why are they all turning their backs on her?
Well, people get funny about fraud cases in case the finger gets pointed at them.
Yeah, still don't give them the right to wash their hands of her.
I don't mean to stick my neb in, but I could always get our Kirky to put a word in for her.
Kirk?
Well, he's the local mascot. He could turn up in his Buzz of the Bee costume.
Oh, yeah, because they'd really take him serious then, Beth.
Ideally, it just needs to be somebody with a bit more professional standing.
Well, I could ask Brian, but I doubt whether his deputy head would give him the time off.
Oh, it's great, that is. I'm going to be seeing Sally in a couple of hours. What I'm going to say, sorry, love, but everybody's too busy watching the backs to give her monkeys about you.
Very big change. I thought you was on a date. Hey, what's up?
I've really messed up. I called Tim to come and rescue me, and the police turned up and he breathalyzed him.
What?
Look, if I'd known for 1 second that he'd had a drink, I wouldn't have.
Wait, Auntie Gina, are you telling me Tim's been arrested?
Yeah, and they're keeping him in overnight, so we won't be able to find a character witness for Sally, and she's going to lose a court case, and it's all my fault.
Hey, wait. Gina's just told me that Tim's been arrested.
What? Why?
Well, he went to pick her up, but was over the limit, so now he's locked up.
Oh, the stupid idiot.
No, it wasn't his fault, it was mine.
Listen, you can fix this, right?
Well, I can try.
Well, you need to, because if Tim's not there tomorrow, my mum will fall apart. He's the only thing that's keeping her strong.
The trouble is, it's not our only problem.
What do you mean?
I'll just find out who the judge is tomorrow.
No, please don't tell me it's Judge Rattigan.
Is that bad?
You could say that.
So leave us a message and I'll call you back. Cheers.
It's voicemail again.
He's probably still in the holding cell.
Yeah, but we're about to go in. My mum will be heartbroken if he's not there. Is there nothing that you can do?
No, I'm sorry, darling. They'll let him go when they're good and ready.
I suppose it is good of Gina to go and meet him.
I don't think we should tell Sally about Tim being arrested, should we?
No, I think it's best we keep it in the dark about this.
Yeah, 100%.
Excuse me? You again?
Hello.
Hi, Leonard.
I wasn't aware it was bring your girlfriend to work day.
Imagine if that was actually a thing. It would be bedlam. Judge Francis wouldn't know which woman to bring, would he? We're here for the Metcalfe trial.
She's my mum. Look, the other week in the restaurant when we was...
We?
When I was...
Chippy?
Chippy. Yeah, when I was Chippy. I went to apologise because my head was everywhere and I didn't mean anything by it, so I'm sorry.
If you'll excuse me.
Sally Metcalfe, you are charged with fraud, bribery and money laundering. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Sorry, mate.
But, Your Honour.
I am now ready to call my first witness. I call Duncan Radfield.
Do you realise how important this is?
Yeah, of course I do.
That everything that we do reflects on my mum.
I am aware there are people in the public gallery who prefer to talk rather than to listen. But I would urge those people to bite their tongues unless they want to be held in contempt of court.
I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Could you please Tell the court how you and Mrs. Metcalfe first met.
I approached her to inquire about applying for the council charity grant. We started chatting, that soon became a friendship, and before I knew it, we were lovers. It was very intense. There was a clear chemistry, instant spark between us.
What did you know about Mrs. Metcalfe's marital status?
I knew she was married, which is why I resisted her initial advances. I said that we shouldn't, that she should respect her vows, but she insisted that her marriage was on the rocks. She told me that her husband was a good-for-nothing taxi driver with no ambition or interest in his personal hygiene, and that she could no longer bear to be touched by him. I soon learned that it wasn't the first time that she'd been unfaithful. She'd had an affair during her first marriage. Sally's a shrewd operator. She targets people, like she did with me, pulled on my heartstrings, manipulated me, and that's why I'm here today. That's why I know there's no future for us. One day she would just, move on to someone better than me. She's no qualms, no morals. Sally will do whatever is necessary to get exactly what she wants.
Good afternoon, Mr. Radfield.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Radfield, you claim to have been forced into this act of fraud, pressured into it by my client, Mrs. Metcalfe. Is that correct?
It is, and as I
A
previously...
simple yes or no answer will suffice. Thank you. And you've made a statement with the police to this effect and testified to it in court. Is that also correct?
Yes.
It was you that opened the joint bank accounts, wasn't it?
Yes.
And you that purchased the mobile phones that you used to keep in touch with Mrs. Metcalfe?
Yes.
In your original statement to the police, you said it was Mrs. Metcalfe who purchased the mobile phones.
I did. I lied.
You lied? Are you in the habit of lying?
I'm no liar, but Sally said that I had to be the one to set it all up because of her being in the public eye. She was the man.
So you purchased the mobile phones, and it was you that set up the joint bank account, and it was you that made the bookings in the hotels where you had alleged liaisons with Mrs. Metcalfe.
Yes.
And you seriously expect the court to believe that Mrs. Metcalfe forced you to complete those tasks?
She said that if I didn't do it, she would report me to the police for sexual harassment. I was grieving for my wife, and she preyed on me. She targeted me and made me do it all. Sally Metcalfe knew exactly what she was doing, and I had no idea.
Going back to the joint accounts for 1 second, the joint account that you set up.
We both signed for, and her signature is on the bank form, and handwriting experts have confirmed that it's hers. Look, Sally was behind all of this. I'm just a victim.
Oh, lies. This is all lies.
Metcalfe?
No, I can't sit here and listen to this.
Sally.
I mean, look at him. He's loving every minute of
Counsel,
it.
please, could you have a word with your client?
This is a joke.
Mrs. Metcalfe.
No, I am the victim.
Sally.
This is a suitable place to adjourn. Ms. Martin, I suggest you use this adjournment to have a little chat with your client. We'll meet back tomorrow.
Court rise.
Surely we should be able to figure out what she did on her birthday.
It's odd she can't remember.
Especially odd to a jury, I bet. So what proof does Duncan have, then?
Well, Sally's credit card was used at this hotel. It was used to pay for a room, 2 club sandwiches and 2 gin and tonics. Copy of the receipt.
What paid for on Sally's credit card?
He set her up. I know it. He'll have nicked the credit card, used it and put it back to him.
Did you do something for her on her birthday?
No, I was working.
Well, that's all right. Not every birthday's jelly and ice cream.
No, it's not that.
Then what is it?
Before I left for me pick-up in town, I saw Duncan arrive here with a massive bunch of flowers. I mean, he might have whisked her off to a hotel. She'd have happily gone with him. It was a birthday. I mean, what have I ever done to make her feel special? Nothing.
Well, there you go. It's not a diary, it's just got dentist, hospital appointments, so we can keep track of it all, you know?
Yeah, but there might be something in there that helps us disprove Duncan's claim that Sally was with him.
No, it's just appointments, dentist, nothing else really.
Didn't think it'd help.
I might remember some. When is it?
July the 11th.
Sally's birthday.
Where was I?
You was in Dreamland, son. In hospital, all drugged up. I remember it, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was the day after his surgery. I'm not going to forget that, am I? And yeah, Sally came to see us.
What time did she visit?
Visiting 7 till 8.
No, it was before that. It was about tea time-ish.
Well, the hotel receptionist said Sally's card was used at 6.
No, impossible. She was with us.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yeah, positive. 100%.
I'll hold.
What's with the mad rush for us to get here, then?
So, my mum's birthday.
Yeah, what about it?
Well, Sally was at the hospital visiting Jack.
At the same time that Duncan is trying to say she was with him.
You sure?
Yeah, totally.
Well, Sally's going to be over the moon.
Well, that's it then. Case closed.
Well, it isn't as easy as that.
No, we can't just tell them. We've got to show them.
So what do we do about it, then?
Yes, I'm still here.
So, obviously, the hospital doesn't keep track of visitors.
No, of course not.
But there is CCTV all over the place, so Paula's on the phone to him now.
Right, well, thank you very much for your help. You've got to put in a written request for CCTV.
How long will that take?
I don't know. Days?
Will the trial still be going on?
It's unlikely.
Well, there must be something else that we can do.
Well, I do my best to speed things up, but there are no guarantees.
Can we stop it for a bit?
I can put in a request for an adjournment, but it's very rare it happens and only in extraordinary circumstances.
Well, like what?
Well, like if Sally was about to give birth or at death's door.
Right, well, that's it then. Back to square one it is.
Mum, it's good news. Really good news. But we've got to jump through a lot of hoops before we manage to get that CCTV footage from the hospital.
Yeah, but Sophie, how long will it take?
You don't know, Mum. And there may be a chance that we don't get that until after the trial's finished. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
I know it's hard for you, Mum.
Oh, Sophie, you have no idea how hard it is.
I've got a plan, Mum.
I don't want to do anything untoward.
But we need to start playing dirty, just like Duncan.
I don't want to be the same as Duncan.
If you don't, you're going to lose, Mum. And you will go to prison. He stood up on that stand today and swore on the Bible and told a pack of lies. And that could keep you in there for a very long time.
Okay. What do you need me to do?
We need an adjournment, Mum. And that will only happen if you're about to die or you've got a medical emergency.
Go on.
So I need you to make yourself ill. Really ill. There's no point in pretending, Mum, because you need to be poorly enough to go to hospital. Will you do it?
If this is my only chance of getting out, I'll do it.
Any news on the CCTV?
Well, I've stressed the urgency of the situation. I think to hassle further would be counterproductive. We just need to be patient.
I just wish we had more time.
You sure it's all right to still give us a lift?
Absolutely.
Good, because I want my face to be the first face she sees when she walks in that courtroom. Don't want to let her down again, do I?
Oh, I didn't let her down last time. It's just bad luck.
I know, but she needs to know that we're all there for her. That we all want her home. Something's not right. I don't like it.
Oh, there's Paula.
So what's happening?
Sally's been taken to hospital.
What's happened? Is it serious?
I don't have all the details.
So has the trial had to be adjourned?
For the moment, yes.
Never mind the trial. What's the matter with her?
Well, like I say, I don't know a great deal, but apparently she's been assaulted.
What? Assaulted by who? When?
Well, I think we need to speak to Sally. She's at Weatherfield General.
Yeah, then we better go back now.
Well, I've just arrived at the hospital, so I better go, but thanks for your help, yeah? Wait.
What did they say?
She was found slumped on the floor by her new cellmate.
Well, do they know who's done it?
No, they're still looking into it.
I know my money's on. The new cellmate just happened to find her. Looks like someone's marking the territory, if you ask me.
Well, do you know, I don't think it is that, because they said that she knew her.
Well, Sally knew somebody on the inside.
Yeah, she's called Franklin.
Franklin?
Sabby.
How long does it take to do a scan?
I'm sure everything's fine. They said it was purely precautionary.
So what's the hold-up then? I want to see her.
You just have to be patient.
I'm going to go and find out what's going on.
Where?
Right, I'll come with you. Do you know, this isn't doing him any good at all.
Sure, it'll be over soon.
Will it? Depends on how badly your mum's hurt and what kind of delay that causes. Tim was buckling under the strain as it was.
Yes, I know.
Right, you okay?
Look, I never thought that she would go this far.
Ooh.
You said that you wish you could buy us some time to wait for the CCTV to come through. You said that if my mum was ill, that it would delay things.
Oh, Sophie, what have you done?
I just told her we needed an adjournment. I suggested that she made herself ill. I didn't for 1 second think that she would go and get herself beaten up.
So this is your doing?
This is because of what you told me.
Oh, don't you dare try and put this on me.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry.
She's got, like, a bit of bruising, but there's no lasting damage. She's conscious and still talking.
So are they keeping her in overnight?
No, she's going back to the prison in a bit.
I'm going to go and spend the last few minutes with her, but the main thing is we've got nothing to worry about.
I'd hardly say that.
I've said that I'm sorry.
Are you going to tell her or am I?
The fewer people know, the better.
Everybody's going to know soon enough, because most likely the prison will be monitoring your mum's phone calls.
Can someone tell me what the hell's going on?
What happened today wasn't an accident. Sophie here thought it'd be a genius idea to get your sister to hospitalise herself to hold up the trial.
What?
I wanted to buy us some time. Wait for the CCTV to come in. I thought it'd help.
Yeah, well, it hasn't. And Judge Rattigan won't need any encouragement to put two and two together. So basically, we could be in big trouble.
Hang on, are you saying Sal did that on purpose?
Yeah, I think so.
She said it was a ping pong ball. Tim stood there in bits, and she told him a barefaced lie. How could you do it to him? I don't even recognise her anymore.
Because she's desperate and she's scared, Auntie Gina. I know exactly how she feels. Gina, playing by the rules wasn't getting us anywhere.
Why didn't you tell Tim? Don't you think he's suffered enough?
Because the fewer people that know, the better for their sake. And if the CCTV gets to court, then it'll all be over and Tim will agree.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure because the prison did monitor the phone call to your mum. Standard practice now.
Yeah, so they know it was a put-up job.
Well, I could try and argue that nothing came of the conversation, but that wouldn't be easy.
Does my mum know?
No, because they don't normally inform prisoners that are under investigation. But if things go wrong for us, she'll find out soon enough. I can't believe you've been so stupid.
Hold on. I never told her to go and get beaten up. I suggested she made herself sick.
Right, and you don't think that a Crown Court judge will be able to read between the lines on that transcript? Honestly, your ham-fisted meddling has put me in such a difficult position. I can't be implicated in this kind of deceit. This is my career.
This is my mum. And I wanted to do something to help, which is more than can be said for you.
What's with all the aggro?
Take it up with your wife.
Hi, it's me again. You give me a ring when you get this.
No joy.
Nope. Spoken to her since yesterday.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if she's backed out completely after what happened.
Why is that then?
Well, she was furious. Sally lied to her, didn't she?
Yes, only so she could get the CCTV evidence back in time.
But if she hasn't told the truth about that, what else is she lying about?
That's nonsense. Duncan's the one who's lying.
What will the jury think?
She should be here by now. You ring her again.
Yes, Tim. I've rang her, she's not answering.
Right, I've had enough of this. It's not fair on Sally keeping her waiting.
What are you doing?
I'm going to find Paula, see where she goes.
Thank God, I was worried about you for a minute. Yeah, well, you were right to be worried after your hospital escapade yesterday. Did you really think you could pull something like that and people wouldn't find out? I need to ask His Honour for a short delay. I want to take some urgent instruction.
What the hell's going on? Why can't we go in there?
We all know why.
What, you think that they found out?
Of course they have. Paula said as much yesterday.
Well, that's it then. We're sunk, aren't we?
Paula, what's happened?
Well, as predicted, news of what you and your mum cooked up yesterday's reached the judge.
How?
I told him.
What? Why? You're supposed to be on my mum's side.
I appear to be the only one who is on your mum's side at the moment, and I include her in that.
So why have you dubbed her in it then?
I'm legally obliged to inform the court and the other side. Otherwise, I have to withdraw from the case. And then the trial would be adjourned and Sally would end up back in prison.
Is that what's happening?
No, I've managed to persuade the judge to come down on our side. No thanks to you on numerous counts. So, the CCTV evidence is in. I am going to carry on, and I would ask you all to please just stop interfering and let me do my job. The questions you now have to ask yourself are these. Do you seriously believe that a hard-working woman and high-standing member of the community would suddenly decide to conspire with a man she barely knew to defraud her employer of its charitable funds, knowing full well exposure of this crime could land her in prison? Do you seriously believe that a happily married woman and devoted mother of two would embark on the kind of nasty, manipulative affair you've heard described here? That a woman of obvious integrity and no previous convictions would even feel comfortable in this nefarious world of secret bank accounts and burner phones? It is so out of character, it's ludicrous. You see, the truth is, Mrs. Metcalfe was fooled. Fooled by Mr. Radcliffe, a devious individual. She did not have the first idea of what was going on until it was too late. We've seen Mr. Radfield is a liar, claiming that he was in a hotel bedroom with Mrs. Metcalfe when in fact she was visiting a sick child in hospital. How, therefore, is it possible to believe a single word he says?
Has the jury reached verdicts upon which you are all agreed? On all three charges?
We have.
On the charge of fraud, do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
On the charge of money laundering, do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And on the charge of bribery, do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Silence in court. Are you all right, Mrs. Metcalfe?
Would you be?
You will be taken back to prison while I consider the sentence, then returned here for sentencing tomorrow. Court will reconvene at 1 p.m.
Court rise.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
You all right?
You're not leaving for court already, are you?
Yeah, I wanted to get there early. How are you?
Yeah, you know. I was, I'm hoping to have a word.
Really? Because I thought I'd be the last person you wanted to speak to, considering you've been ignoring all my calls. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, do you mind if we... I just thought it would be a good idea if we were to clear the air before court.
Yeah, I agree. Look, I know that what you think I did was silly by telling my mum to make herself ill, but...
No, there aren't no buts. You put me in a really difficult position.
She's my mum.
I was your partner.
Was? What do you mean, was?
Sophie, I think you're amazing.
Are you breaking up with me? Because you thought that I did something stupid?
No. Because as much as I love you...
Don't say that you love me, because if you loved me, then you wouldn't be finding it this easy to walk away from me. Don't.
Sophie, this is anything but easy. I'll go to court.
Yeah, and great timing, by the way.
Sally Metcalfe, as Mayor of Weatherfield, a community placed its trust in you to act honourably and honestly on its behalf. You betrayed that trust and have been found guilty of bribery, fraud, and money laundering. Taking into account your public position, I hereby sentence you to a 4-year custodial sentence. Your time in remand will be taken into account. With regard to the money you stole, as this was never recovered, both you and Mr. Radfield...
I should like to state for the record that we shall be making an application for a confiscation order.
Does anyone have any issues if we deal with directions in writing in the next couple of days? Thank you.
What do they mean?
They might have to pay the money back.
Please take Mrs. Metcalf down.
Paula's rang. She said you've not been answering your phone.
Oh, I was paying, does she?
Yeah, she does. She also wants to talk about the appeal. See, Gina's got you well trained.
Well, I'll let you deal with Paula. She might give you a bit of discount seeing as you've got some history with her.
Could you be any more insensitive? She split up with me, remember?
Well, now's your time to make up with her. See you later.
I'm sorry Tim couldn't be here.
Well, it can't be easy for him.
Look, I know you're here to talk about your bill. I just want some advice on an appeal. As a mate.
An appeal?
Well, yeah, we can't just leave things as we are. My mum's innocent.
Not in the eyes of the law, she isn't. And unless there's some new evidence or Duncan made a confession, there's not really any grounds for an appeal.
What, so there's nothing we can do?
And that's not the only bad news, I'm afraid. This is our bill. Mates rates, of course.
Another thing that Paula did mention was she wasn't too sure there was any grounds for an appeal.
Not without any new evidence, no.
What you already know?
Sophie, if there's one thing about prison, it's that you've got bags of time on your hands. I've been reading up about it. Besides which, most of the girls in here have got more experience of the law than half the solicitors out there.
I don't understand. I thought we was banking on an appeal.
Forget an appeal. It's this legal bill we need to sort out.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you got the address, haven't you? Good. OK, well, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, bye-bye, bye.
Tim, please, can we just sit down and talk like grown-ups?
And how do grown-ups talk, Sophie, by threatening to take someone's house from under them?
I just need to know what the options are. Tim, it's not fair you being like this with me. Go and see my mum. I know you're mad at her. Go and talk to her. Sort it out between yourselves.
I'm sick of talking, Sophie. Where does that get you?
We need to talk to Paula. We need to come up with some kind of payment plan. We can't be the only client she's got that can't afford the bill.
Well, if she's as hopeless as she was during Sally's case, then I'm sure that most of her clients have trouble paying her, mainly because they're all banged up.
OK, how about I'll ring her now, eh? And I'll plan to meet up.
No need. That was the estate agent. They're going to come round and give it a valuation tomorrow.
What?
Well, if your mum wants to turf us out, we might as well get on with it, and we get shot of it ASAP so we can all move on.
But, Tim, this isn't your house to sell.
I think you'll find that we're married, remember? What's hers is mine, and vice versa, and utuo, or whatever the legal expression is.
Where are you going?
Out to get drunk.
Too dead.
No, can't keep away, can I?
Oh, Tim.
I'm just glad that we're all okay and that she's gone.
Where has she gone?
I don't know, she could be freezing to death on the Red Wreck for all I care.
Listen, the question is now how we get you out and home.
Yeah, but I've been thinking about that, haven't I? Gina went to see Duncan during the trial, didn't she?
So?
And he filled her head with all sorts of lies about you. That's interfering with a witness. So it's grounds for an appeal. Or new evidence, at least.
Hi, I've spoken to Paula.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I said that she'd left a jacket at ours once, so she's going to come and get it.
Good idea.
Hi.
Hi, Sophie. It's nice to see you.
Can I get you anything?
Tea, maybe?
Have a seat.
Something tells me this is not just about the jacket.
Look, my Auntie Gina has been meeting up with Duncan, plotting against my mum.
Yeah, she's trying to drive a wedge between me and Sally.
Why would she do that?
I don't know, she's got this mad idea that I deserve better.
She's promised to own up and change her statement, so can we start an appeal?
Hang on, her changing her statement might not have the effect you think.
What?
The only thing that will get your mum out of prison anytime soon is if Duncan walks into a police station and admits what he's done.
Yeah, but he's not going to do that, is he?
Yeah, I met with Gina during the trial and he filled her head with loads of lies about me and Sally. That's interfering with a witness, isn't it?
Without new evidence, it's a confession or nothing, I'm afraid. And before you start talking about appeals, there's the small matter of my firm's still unpaid legal bill. So thank you for the jacket. I'll be seeing you.
So what now?
We need to get him to confess.
Yeah, now we're going to do that, Tim. Well, maybe I should try Paula again.
What's the point? She's already told us that unless we get a confession, there's nothing we can do.
And if she is alive, what does it prove?
It proves that Duncan's a liar.
Yeah, and that's the top and bottom of it. Don't get your missus off the hook. But what we need is a full confession from him for that.
Yeah, exactly what Paula said.
You know I don't do that rubbish.
OK, well, I do. And Olivia has posted a picture of her mum and dad saying, already lost mum, now daddy's in hospital fighting for his life. Can't face losing him too. Hashtag pray for Duncan.
Pray for Duncan. Give me strength.
Tim, you was telling me about how you wanted to beat Duncan up. The next minute he's unconscious in hospital. It doesn't take a genius to join the dots.
All right. I chased him a bit and I shouted at him.
What an idiot!
But I didn't hit him. It was an accident. He stepped into the road and got hit by a van. It wasn't my fault.
If Duncan dies, so does his confession. And then there is no way of getting my mum out of prison.
So what we're going to do then?
We're not going to do anything. You're going to stay here and try not mess anything else up. I'm going to the hospital to see if he's still alive. Yeah, he's still alive. Look, I'm just going to wait around here for a bit. See if I can find out some more information. See you in a bit, Tim. What are you doing?
Leaving.
Tim, you can't. What about my mum?
I'm about to be charged with attempted murder, Sophie. I could get life.
Tim, the police are here. Right, you go upstairs and I'll tell them that I don't know where you are. Quick!
No, you're right. I need to face this.
Mr. Metcalfe.
You need a warrant. You can't come in.
I just wanted you to know that Mr. Radfield has made a full confession about the recent charges involving your wife.
You what?
He's taken full responsibility for the theft of the council funds and confirmed all his allegations against Mrs. Metcalfe were false.
And have you arrested him?
We're not at liberty to say. We just wanted to let you know so you can pursue the appropriate legal channels to get Mrs. Metcalfe released as soon as possible.
Hey, great news about Sally.
Thanks, Johnny.
She's coming home today.
Yeah, with any luck.
Well, there's a free drink for her in the Rovers when she does. For all of you.
Cheers. So you sure she still stands a chance?
Well, with Duncan's confession, there's no doubt that Sally's innocent. She should be released pending her appeal. Could be home in time for tea.
Sorry I'm late.
Duncan's statement's in here.
Yeah, I'll sort out Section 23. You just make sure that you're at the Court of Appeal on time. No, I gotta go.
Is there anything that we can do?
No, just concentrate on welcoming your mum home. She's been through a lot.
Oh, there's one more thing. I spoke to her last night, and that cow that battered is getting out of segregation today. So can you make sure that they get as much distance as possible?
Well, I'll do everything I can.
Appreciate that.
You were right to stand by your mum. She's lucky to have you.
Thanks.
I best get to court.
You know what? All this, it's too little, too late. So back off, the pair of you. Nobody likes a glory hunter.
Tim.
Oh, you can shoot your face and all.
Tim. I love you.
Sal.
Ah, Miss Sadie Fairbrother. So who's this then?
She's covering for me while I'm on holiday, so if Nick's got any problems while I'm away, just give her a call.
And is that likely?
Not likely, but not impossible.
Oh, and you going anywhere nice?
Oh,
what's this? Should I be jealous?
Oh, it depends how you feel about Spain.
Oh, yes, jealous.
And horse riding.
Yeah, less so. I'll pass this on to Nick. See you later.
Horse riding?
I'd feel easier if we call it pony trekking.
Oh, well, maybe we should catch up before you go.
It'd have to be tonight, because I'm off in the next couple of days.
Well, how about dinner at the bistro, say 6-ish?
Oh, don't you get a discount at that place where Sophie works?
Oh, I wish. Anyway, Sophie's not working tonight, so she won't be any use.
Oh, okay. Well, the bistro it is then.
Great. See you later.
See you later. find I'll be paddled.
Hey, do you want off the road?
Might disturb Sophie's wardrobe sort.
Oh, no, she's at a dance.
Oh, okay. No, I won't. That's probably my cap.
Oh.
It's been lovely.
So, grapes or chocolate when I come and visit you in hospital?
Oh, chocolate? I'll see you soon. Give my love to Sophie.
I will. Bye.
Afternoon.
Hi.
I lost my scarf last night at the bistro, and I wondered maybe if your mum had picked it up. It's just she's not in, and you don't know where she is, do you?
No, I don't. Sorry.
Oh well, never mind.
I mean, you could just text her.
Yes, I could. You look well.
Thank you. You also look well.
Right, well, I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, you could stay around for a bit if you want. I've got a break in 10 minutes.
Oh, no, don't. I'm terrified of falling off. That and the bum ache, because it's really quite hard riding horses, and I'm not very fit.
Well, you don't look not very fit. In fact, you look quite well.
Well, thank you. I'm probably less stressed than the last time we saw each other.
Yeah, well, that's probably because you're not with me.
Don't be daft. I think we were both pretty stressed back then, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, but I was an idiot.
Oh, we were trying to save your mum.
I put you in an impossible position.
Well, as I said when we last met, I understand why. I've missed you.
I've missed you too. I'm actually quite glad you've lost your scarf.
Actually, I didn't. It was an excuse so that I could come and see you. Shouldn't you be getting back to work?
Probably, but Ali is already in a mood with me, so it don't really make a difference.
Well, even if you don't have to, I do, because I have a meeting. This has been really nice.
Yeah. It's been all right. Hey, play your cards right. Might be able to do it again sometime. When you're back from your pony trekking. It still sounds so weird.
It's not weird, is it? Oh, God, it is. What have I done?
You're going to be late for your meeting.
Yeah. Well, I'll call you when I get back.
Well, that was quick.
This is a crazy idea, but someone's dropped out and there's a spare ticket, and you wouldn't fancy coming?
Pony trekking with you.
Yeah.
And you posh mates.
Yeah. And you would have to share a room with me.
With you?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Tim.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. My dad's at home doing the accounts, and well, I didn't think you would be it.
So does this mean what I think it means?
It means that I am going pony trekking.
Oh, that wasn't what I thought it means.
No, it also means that we are back together.
Ah, do that, Tim.
Yeah?
And they're going pony trekking.
I'm only standing here, love.
Oh, well, I'm very happy for you both.
Thank you. But yes, someone dropped out, so ta-da.
Oh, well, it calls for a celebration. Let's put the kettle on. Hey, and if anybody else drops out, because you know I love ponies.
I'll let you know. Nice spandex, Tim.
Oh, it's not spandex.
No?
No, it's a polyester elastane weave, allowing stretch and support, whilst also locking in a unique vapour barrier, providing warmth without wetness.
Nice.
Oh, I'm so chuffed for you.
Yes, well, don't get your hopes up just yet. We're taking things very slow.
More of a trot than a canter. That's a pony joke.
I got it.
Still can't smell me, can you? Go and have a sniff. Smell that. Top of the range, that.
Good.
More Farrow wears them.
Right, come on. Come on, can't stay long. I've got RD's in treasure shop, and Asha, she's gone AWOL.
Yeah.
Let's do it!
Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah, please do. Now, listen, all the spandex in the world isn't going to save you, Timmy, old boy.
Oh, 42. That's a reduction of 8 years. 8 whole years,
Okay,
baby.
wait a minute, okay? You got an unfair advantage. Why? Because your initial score was so high.
Yeah, but that was the bet, Dev. Whoever could reduce it the most. I've got a legal professional over there to bear witness.
Sorry, Dev.
Yeah, come on, lads, cough up, 100 quid.
Sorry, Dave. Listen, I'm telling you, this is Asha's fault, right? I'm telling you, I'm just, like, stressed out.
Blaming Nora.
Do you know, you're all winners. You all saw a reduction in your heart age, which proves that a healthy lifestyle works.
Yeah.
Ah, I'm so proud of you. Mwah. Do you know what? I could get used to being with a partner with a much younger heart rate. You and me both, hey, Paula?
Mum?
So, your fancy clobber worked out for you in the end. Although, I reduced mine without having to fork out, didn't I?
Why, how much have you paid for that stuff?
Well, it wasn't that expensive.
More than 200 quid expensive.
Hurry up, I'm showing her the pictures.
Oh, that's the farmhouse that we stayed. That was about 10k from Manilva.
Oh, about 10k. You sound just like Jackie.
Oh, I like the sound of Jackie. Which one's Jackie?
Jackie, posh mate who stayed with us.
She's a lawyer friend of mine. I've known her for years. The partners are trying to get her to come and work for our firm.
Mum, you should have seen him in the supermarket, spending hundreds of euros on ham.
Ham?
Ham on Iberico?
Oh, yes, I've heard of that.
Ham on Iberico.
You are such an oik.
She left it in the fridge, so I put it on my sandwich. I didn't know it cost hundreds of pounds a slice.
Oh, that's a slight exaggeration.
You should have seen her face. She wanted to kill me.
Well, it all looks lovely.
Oh, look, there's Pedro. Oh, look at his face.
Oh, Pedro, he's super cute.
Pedro was stubborn. Most people come back from Spain with a tan. I come back saddle sore. I can hardly walk.
Nobody forced you to come pony trekking with me.
So everything's all right, between you two?
Yeah, until she chucks me for being too common.
Oh, I am pleased. And I'm sure once Pedro got to know you...
Oh, yeah. More chorizo, Pedro. Manzanilla.
Manzanilla?
Yeah, it's sherry, Mum.
Oh. Well, it all looks stunning. Do you know, there's something very magisterial about riding.
Like you'd know.
I used to ride.
Did you?
Oh, yeah, on a donkey on Blackpool Beach.
Did, when I was a girl.
Where?
City Farm.
Sorry, what?
The City Farm. Oh, thank you, Roy.
Thank you.
Yeah, I spent many a happy hour hacking the byways and the highways.
I had no idea you did all this riding as a kid.
Oh, yeah. Lois Fairhead's 8th birthday party.
Ah.
And in my dreams, after I'd watched Black Beauty. You remember Meadow Hill Farm, don't you, Soph?
City Farm? Mum, it's rough there. Didn't they find drugs on a nanny goat?
No, it was really nice. They said I could have been a very accomplished horsewoman back in the day.
Oh, get you, Sally Seddon, riding out on an old nag round Moss Side. It's not very Pride and Prejudice.
I've always liked horses. I loved Black Beauty. Do you know, I might even take it up again, because there's a place in Marple that looks really nice.
No, really? What's it called? I'll have a look on the website.
It's called the Harley Croft Equestrian Centre.
Are you doing Brian's homework?
Has Sally told everybody?
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
This probability is a nightmare. Right, John puts some black and white marbles into a bag. The ratio of black to white is 1 to 4. Linda takes 2 marbles. The probability of her taking 2 black is 6 over 156. How many black marbles did John put in the bag? I mean, who has marbles anymore? What's the probability of that?
Paula, we're going horse riding.
What, the 3 of you?
Yeah, we're going to smash it.
Well, you'll probably smash something. It's not for the faint-hearted. Careful you don't get hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine.
Yeah, says the woman who's been sat on a rubber ring ever since we went pony trekking. Seriously, Sal, are you up to it?
Up to it? Show you who's up to it, won't we, girls?
You make the number of black marbles X, and then the number of white marbles 4X. Once you've done that, you're away.
You're wasted on waitressing.
Don't be a snob.
No, she's right. You're a smart cookie.
It's like riding a bike, because you never lose it, do you? I can't wait to get these jobbers.
Can't go for Spanx, eh?
Hey, do you mind? Some of us are still in shape.
I want to know what happens when you come and sit down.
I don't think I can. It's a nightmare, innit? All that bouncing up and down. Do you want to borrow my rubber ring?
Yeah, well, that's because you haven't learnt how to post. Because you have to rise out of the saddle every other stride of the horse. You have to become like one with the animal.
Listen to it. It took her 10 minutes to get on the flaming thing.
Well, did you see the size of it? And every time I tried to climb on, it ran off. Anyway, we had a good time, didn't we?
Oh, I felt like Boadicea riding into battle against the Romans.
On a horse called Twinkle Toes.
Yeah.
What's this, fancy dress?
They've had a riding lesson.
Why?
Because you're never too old to get back into the saddle.
Well, you are. Does my dad know that you're horse riding at your age? He was on about fitting a handrail in your toilet the other day.
Well, that was for his bad back, and I am healthier than you are. I am not the one who's had a heart attack.
Yeah, and we've got another riding lesson tomorrow.
All right. So my business is on its knees and you're wasting away money booking horse riding lessons here.
Tim, we've paid Paula's bill. And Nick's paying me extra now to look after the factory while he's away. I mean, this is my dream.
Hello. Yeah.
So that's that, then?
No, I'm not listening to him. I've got the bug. Not stopping now. Hey, Paula, you'll have to come riding with us.
Yeah, I'll check my diary.
Right, I'll put the kettle on, girls.
Oh, yes.
So what did Paula say?
Nothing, just that she's been broken into.
Tim?
She thinks that they've come through the French windows.
French doors?
French windows.
Yeah, but the doors.
Tim, about the horse.
Mum, not now.
You see, that's why I was so vigilant about our conservatory, me. I'll come with you. I'll get Island to keep an eye on the switch.
I really need to talk to you about this horse.
Sally, I'm the dreamer in this family, OK? Paula's had a break-in. I think that takes precedent over your teenage fantasy of riding around on national velvet, don't you?
Now she thinks she's going to have to cancel the dinner party. Apparently the kitchen's trashed.
Oh, yeah, she mentioned that to me. Is that for the solicitor she's trying to poach for the firm?
Yeah, it's been planned for months.
Well, why don't we do it here?
Here?
Yeah, if it helps, I don't mind.
Sure. Oh, thanks, Mum.
See you later.
But a charming home.
Oh, thank you, Jackie. I made those curtains myself. And the carpet, that was a steal. It's got a 2-inch pile.
So's the back lawn.
And there's not a woman alive who doesn't crave a deeper shag, but we've all got to make the best of what we've got.
The conservatory is beautiful.
I'd love to see it.
Oh, no, you can't. Oh?
Oh, we're decorating.
Since when?
Oh, it was a last-minute decision. We had a spare tin of emulsion and I was just sitting around on my backside, so I thought...
I'll go and get some more canapes.
Oh, bless you, love. You should use a handkerchief next time. Nobody wants extra toppings on the canapes.
Jugged hair.
Thank you. How come it's on a plate?
Oh, yes, that's first rate.
Sally, this looks like restaurant quality.
I'll get it.
I've never been brave enough to attempt jugged hair. How did you prepare it?
Well,
Sorry to interrupt, but I just walked into my back garden and found some moth-eaten old nag staring back at me.
Steady on, she's standing right next to you.
shall we discuss this outside?
What is the horse doing in your back garden?
There's a horse in the garden.
Is there a horse out there?
Well, it's only temporarily. There's a misunderstanding at the stables.
Oh, Sophie said that you were thinking about buying a horse. Well, Jackie's quite the horsewoman. We had a right job keeping up with her when we were trekking.
They're my absolute passion. I once had my picture in Horse and Hound.
Oh, yeah? Which one were you?
We are eating our dinner.
And it is eating my magnolia.
Well, what do you want us to do, Yasmin? Invite her in for jugged hair?
Oh, I had jugged hair last time we went to the bistro. Well, it looked a bit like that, actually.
Shall I see you out?
Sally, that was absolutely gorgeous. You must have gone to so much trouble.
Oh, it was nothing, really.
Really?
So, shall we push the sofa back? We could play some parlour games.
Hey, maybe that fruit bowl's coming out after all, Paul.
Actually, I'd really love to go out back and see your horse.
And I'm a sucker for a post-prandial cigarette.
Oh, well, you can have a cigarette in here.
But you can't bring the horse in.
Well, he's a little bit unpredictable at the moment because, well, he's a thoroughbred, you see, so he's used to wide open spaces and the Cheshire gallops.
Don't worry, we know how to behave around Bloodstock. Julian's a bit of a horse whisperer in his spare time.
Maybe you should cut down on the facts.
May we see him?
Okay, for a minute or two.
If the old fella's a little frisky, you should consider having him gelded. Calms him down no end.
Believe me, I'll be seriously considering it after tonight.
Or you could fix him up with an old mare.
Don't even think about it.
Leave them alone!
Look, just look what he's done! You can't miss what he's done. I'd watch your step if I were you.
Is that the thoroughbred?
Thoroughbred is inbred, more like.
Hey, steady on. You let his feelings.
Right, that's the horse. Petit fours, anyone?
He's very... What would you say, Julian?
Well, he's
weeing on your bro.
Hi, come in.
Hello.
Guess what I'm gonna get? A sports blade.
Really?
Yeah, he's just been to have it fitted.
It's dead cool. I'm gonna be able to do races and everything.
Oh, steady on. You gotta get used to it first.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, you okay?
No, not really. My house has been broken into again.
What?
They've been through all the rooms, they've smashed stuff up, they've really made a mess of the place. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't know when else to come on. I don't want to spoil your day.
Don't be silly. Come in. Have a brew. How are you feeling?
A lot better than this morning. Thanks for letting me bore you.
Don't be daft. Just trying to figure out who it might be.
What, it'll be kids?
Yeah, but this is the second time now.
Why would that make me wrong?
Well, did the police have any ideas?
There's a burglary every 40 seconds in this country.
Really?
So why would they bust a gut, trying to solve mine?
Everything okay, ladies?
Yeah, fine.
Oh, lovely.
Can I get you some dessert menus?
Yeah, in a minute.
Okay, no problem.
What?
No, nothing.
Oh, come on.
You know our Caesar salads? Well, they didn't have any anchovies.
Oh, yes. I thought there was something missing.
So why, when she's just come over, did I go, yeah, fine? And you went, oh, yeah, lovely.
Because we didn't want to spoil the evening.
Yeah, I suppose so.
She'll be back in a minute. You can mention it to her then.
No, it's too late now, isn't it?
Well, that depends on you, doesn't it?
There you go, dessert menus, and we also have a cheese board.
Okay. Actually, Michelle.
Yeah.
The Caesar salad, it didn't have any anchovies.
Oh, yeah, well, that's because we generally find people don't like them.
Yeah, well, then they maybe should ask for it without. Or maybe you should call it something different. It's just because, without any anchovies.
Why didn't you say anything before?
Well, you don't always like to, do you? And sometimes it could potentially spoil the evening, but we're looking forward to our dessert, aren't we? What are you having, Paula?
Chocolate tart.
I'll have 2 chocolate tarts, please.
Okay, sorry about your salad.
No, don't be. It's just, if I was in your shoes, I'd want to know, that's all.
Well, how about I take them off your bill?
No, I didn't say...
And a free glass of dessert wine each.
Perfect, thank you.
I'll have words with Chef.
Well, hold back, why don't you?
I did. Listen, if I'd have told her what I really thought...
What would you have said?
Well, I said the portion sizes are all wrong. Most of the food gets sent back to the kitchen. There's 3 waiters running around like headless chickens. There's no real system going on. I mean, it's a nice place and everything, but the basics are all wrong. They need a bit of tweaking.
Have you heard yourself?
I don't know.
I told you before, I think you are wasted at Speed Dial. You should be running somewhere much more high profile.
Yeah, but that's easier said, isn't it?
But it's not impossible to achieve. Lovely evening.
Yeah, I hope it's helped take your mind off this morning.
No, don't go on about it. Sorry, it's just really nice not thinking about it for a while.
Yeah, I understand that. It means a lot, you coming to me first.
Where else would I go?
I don't know, you must have loads of friends.
Yeah, but I've only got one partner.
So is that why?
What else would you be? Am I missing something here?
No, I hope not.
Right, trying to escape before the parents catch you.
Bit late for that.
Sorry, I probably should have asked if I could have stayed over.
Don't you shouldn't. This is my home too. Sure, my dad didn't expect you to stay at home, did you, Dad? It's a complete wreck.
Maybe I should sell up. Buy a little flat in town, a little pied-à-terre.
Get you. Could go somewhere cool like Ancoats or New Islington.
Oh, yeah, you can't move for the cafe culture there. Breakfast in a different spot every day.
Oh, you could have sourdough sarnies, drinks in jam jars.
Kombucha, kimchi, anything artisanal.
That is what?
Ah, I'm gonna go pack my bags and moving in with you.
You're not really thinking of moving in with Paula, are you?
Not at the minute, no. I always liked a bit of property porn. Would it be so bad if I did? Thought you liked Paula.
Yeah, she's all right.
All right, is that the best you can do?
Well, she's in her 50s. She's the same age as me and your mum.
So?
What does a woman her age want with you?
Oh, thanks for that.
No, I mean, you must be at different stages of your life. You must want different things.
I have no idea why you're bringing this up now. Me and Paula have been seeing each other for months.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, I thought it was a flash in the pan.
Whatever you think, me and Paula are brilliant together. And it isn't a phase or a fad. We love each other. So like it or not, you better get used to it.
Hold on, wait! Sorry, I've got it.
Apologies, Kev. I'd have left earlier, only had to take a call from work.
Look, don't go. Stay with us, eh? Please.
I really don't mind.
No, I know you don't, but Sophie does. And call me soft touch, but I like my daughter being happy.
You're a soft touch. I'm sorry, there's been a change of plan. How much do I owe you?
I don't know, the lock's knackered. What's happened?
We've been broke into.
Is everyone all right?
Luckily, yeah. Jack was home on his own, but we managed to get back in time. Catch the scumbag who did it. Well, I say we. It was Abby who took him out.
Just doing my civic duty.
Look, I'm really sorry for leaving you on your own.
It's all right.
No, it's not.
Was it just a random break-in?
Not exactly, no. He managed to swipe me keys, let himself in. I noticed them on the side there.
And they didn't take anything?
No. Look, we've got to go and give a statement. Put a chain on the door after we've gone. I've got someone to come and look at it later.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want me to come with you to the station in case you need advice or anything?
No, we'll be all right, thanks. We'll see you after.
See you later.
Yeah, see you. You all right?
Yeah, it's just, you know, all these break-ins. First you, now my dad. At least no one got hurt. I suppose that's something, eh?
Yeah, at least there's that.
So I'm gonna play on the Nintendo Switch.
Half an hour.
What?
Okay, an hour. Suppose you deserve it, after the way you handled yourself today. I'm proud of you, you know that.
You should be.
Hey, do one.
So how was it?
Yeah, fine. We told them what we knew, which wasn't much. They're keeping him in custody.
So was he some kind of druggie or something?
No, some kind of idiot.
What do you mean?
They told the police I gave him the keys to the house. Can you believe that?
So did they tell you his name?
Yeah, Mark Thackeray or something. Why'd you ask?
No reason.
Yeah, well, I don't know about you two. I've had enough excitement for one afternoon. I'm going for a shower.
What's the matter?
No, nothing. Just got a bit of a headache, is all. You wouldn't, nip to the shop and get some ibuprofen, would you?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
I'll see you in a minute.
Okay. Hello, yes. This is Paula Martin. Can I speak to somebody about a break-in that took place earlier this afternoon?
What's up with you?
I've done my shoulder in, breaking down the front door.
You've been watching too many films.
Yeah, well, it's not as easy as Bruce Willis makes it look. It's dead hard.
Coming soon, Dead Hard, starring Kevin Webster.
Oh, all right, take the mick.
No, I'm joking. Look, I'm just glad you and Jack are okay.
Yeah, me too.
Wondering where you got to. I've just done you a bro. How's your head? Paula, what is wrong?
Look, I need to talk to the pair of you. I've, been on the phone to the police while you were out.
About what?
About the break-in. I needed to check something just to be sure.
Right, you're really freaking me out now. What's the matter?
I needed to be sure that the guy who broke in was who I thought he was.
Well, you know him?
You're right, his name's Mark Thackeray, and he's connected to a property developer who's currently in a legal battle with an environmental group.
Why? What's he done?
Allegedly, he illegally obtained the rights to turn a large piece of land into an entertainment complex.
What's this got to do with some bloke breaking into my house?
I'm the lawyer for the environmental group. And, well, not long after I took the case, I started to receive phone calls and messages.
What sort of messages?
Threatening ones.
What exactly is it you're trying to say here?
I'm trying to say that the break-in wasn't just an ordinary burglary. It's because of me.
I can't believe you've lied to me.
It wasn't like that.
You told me that it was kids that broke into your house.
Yes, which initially I thought it was, until it happened a second time, and then I read what they'd written on the walls, and I realised who was really behind it.
So why didn't you say something then?
I was worried and confused. I didn't know what to do.
I'll tell you what you should have done. You should have told us, but instead, you led him here.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, sorry doesn't cut it.
No, I know, but you're making it sound like I wasn't concerned or that I didn't care.
Well, you obviously don't care about me or my family.
Of course I do, but there are rules about disclosure and what I can and can't say about the cases that I'm dealing with.
Oh, and that's more important than hers and Jack's safety, is it?
No.
No, I'm sorry. My dad's right. You should have said something to us. You should have let us know what's going on. I kept asking you because I had a feeling and you kept lying to me.
I know, that was wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just pack my stuff up and check into a hotel.
Okay.
But believe me when I say that I am so sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Can I buy you a drink?
I'm fine.
Please, I need to talk to you.
There's nothing to be said.
2 minutes, it's all I'm asking.
Fine. 2 minutes. You're wasting your breath.
That because of my job, this is me just trying to make a case for my behaviour, but I shouldn't have put you and your family at risk.
Jack's been through enough. Okay, this was the last thing that he needed.
Yeah, I realise that. How is he?
Better than any of us could expect. But the thing is, Paula, you put your own needs before my family's safety. But I went out on a limb for you. For us. And you just lied.
I should have told you about the situation. I was, lying to myself, I think, as much as anybody else. I wanted to believe that I could be safe at your side. Because God knows, I haven't really felt safe in a very long time.
Why have you never told me this?
Well, it wasn't to con my way into your home, that's for sure. I didn't know. I didn't want to worry you. And I didn't want you to feel the anxiety that I've been feeling. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I promised myself I wouldn't do this. Turning on the waterworks for sympathy is a contemptible way to behave. I see people do it at work all the time.
I know that's not your style.
Well, that's very kind of you, thank you. I just wanted you to know how sorry I am. And I'll keep my distance. I've brought you and your family a lot of trouble.
Wait. Where are you staying?
In a hotel, it's fine. It's not your concern.
I'll be the judge of that. Stay.
Thank you.
Dad, you got a sec?
Yeah, I think we're done.
Yeah, for now. Just don't make any hasty decisions. You've still got a couple of weeks to think about it. This could be 2009, 2010 all over again.
Oh, yeah, 9th, mate. 9th.
What's he looking so worried about?
Oh, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
So, I've been speaking to Paula in the pub.
Yeah, well, it's more than I could bring myself to do, and she knew better than to even try.
Look, Dad, she's dead sorry.
Yeah, and my son could have been dead. Dead because of her.
It's not, is there? And you seen him this morning. He's over it already.
Yeah, no thanks to Paula. Look, Sophie, what is it you're trying to tell me?
Well, we've had a chat and we've kind of patched things up.
You're joking?
She made one bad decision.
Yeah, she's not the only one.
Oh, Dad, Jenny Connor tried to kidnap Jack and you're still drinking her pub.
Yeah, she had a child who died. I know the feeling. I don't want to go there again. Look, Soph, you do what you like. Just keep your girlfriend away from me and the house. I knew she'd talk Sophie round. Being a lawyer. Well, a soft soap won't work on me, and I've told Soph as much.
I know, I heard her on the phone to Sal. She was really upset.
Yeah? Yeah. I didn't want that. I just couldn't help myself. She put Jack in danger. I couldn't just laugh that off.
Yeah, but it's not Sophie's fault, is it? She loves Paula, she loves you and Jack. She probably feels a bit torn.
Yeah, well, I have not changed the way I feel about her.
I know, but if you don't welcome a girlfriend, there's a problem, isn't there? You don't want it getting out of hand.
What are you getting at?
Just don't make her choose. You know, what happened might have cost you your son. Just don't let it cost you your daughter.
Who do you think you are? Oprah Flaming Winfrey? I'm definitely not renewing my season ticket now. I've got to listen to that for 90 minutes every other Saturday.
I'm just saying what Sal said, that's all, because I thought you had a point.
Oh, wait.
Please, Dad, I really don't want an argument in here.
Look, I'll leave you two to it.
No, this involves you as much as anyone.
For what it's worth, I am truly sorry that I brought trouble to your door.
Yeah, you and me both, but you've apologised and that's all you can do. Look, since Jack was ill, maybe I got a bit overprotective, I don't know.
No, I think any parent would have felt the same. I was selfish and you had every right to be angry. You still do.
Yeah, maybe, but it doesn't help anyone, does it? Look, all I really want is my kids to be happy, and you do that for Soph. So, can we put all this behind us and start again, yeah?
Thank you.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, well, mine's a pint when you're ready.
How did it go with Abby then?
It's a car crash.
Oh. What? You never said. How come?
Turns out she's been recording me when I've been sounding off about stuff and putting it online.
What stuff?
Oh, I don't know. Restaurants that serve you food on bits of slate, feedback forms, dogs and calves.
What, and she's been posting that online?
Oh, yeah. I've got my own page. Kev the Crank. For rants and bants.
Well, there's a compliment in there somewhere.
Trust me, there's not. I'm a laughing stock. Looks like the drink was just another way of getting more material out of me.
Dad, that's horrible.
Yeah, where's the respect?
Well, she must think you're very funny.
No. She thinks I'm a middle-aged dinosaur kicking off every 5 minutes. Oh, thanks a bunch.
Come on, how did you leave it with her?
I sacked her.
She's a good mechanic, isn't she?
Yeah, there's plenty of decent mechanics out there. Without the attitude.
He's giving me the evils.
You grab a boob and leave him to me. Liquid lunch, Father? Oh, you've lined your stomach.
No lectures. I've had a bad day.
Is that because you've lost your wing woman?
She's no loss. What can I get you?
Can I have half a cider, please, Johnny, and half a lager and lime?
Yeah, I'll get Soph's.
Dad, you owe more than half a cider. Do you know 8 people have been in contact about the garage? That's 8 potential customers, plus word of mouth. And all you've got to do is be your usual grumpy, glass half empty self.
Oi!
No, what I'm saying is, you should be thanking her, not sacking her. Abby's got you loads of free publicity, okay? She's figured out that you being a big nag is your unique selling point.
I really need this job, Kev. I was only having a laugh. I only skip people I like.
Plus, remember what she did for Mum in prison?
Burgle.
And the time that we got burgled. I mean, Jack could have really been hurt.
Soph, come on. It's ancient history.
All right, OK. You can make a start on that blue Civic.
You're the best.
But don't put anything else on the internet without my say-so. Leave it up there if it's going to bring in the punters.
Well, exactly. It makes great business sense.
Yeah, and remember to play to the gallery. No smiling for selfies.
What, you think I'm going to pose for flaming selfies?
Perfect. Have a rant. They'll love you even more.
Shall I get the drinks in?
Yeah.
Same again for them, please, and can I have a gin and tonic?
Just be yourself.
But on a bad day.
Well done, darling.
Well, my dad needed buttering up and Abby needed reining in. It's no biggie.
You've taken 2 hotheads, banged them together, and they haven't even noticed you've done it. I'd say that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, well, you're biased.
And you are incapable of taking a compliment.
Why do I feel like this is going to turn into one of them pep talks about life, the bigger picture?
All right, my lips are sealed, but you and I both know that you have far more to offer this world. Sort Jenny out for me.
So it's a promise. Every time you and your big suitcase land, you send me a text. Morning.
Morning. Thank you. Hello, darling.
I'll brew up, shall I?
Yeah, thanks, Dad.
Oh, why are you so tired?
I didn't get in till 1 because Alia insisted on doing a stock take. She's on a power trip at the minute.
Well, I told you wasted on that place.
Yep, you've mentioned that a few times.
Well, I got you some of these by way of inspiration.
College prospectuses.
Some good courses in there. And with your experience and qualifications, I reckon you'd get on them easy.
I can see why you're a good lawyer. You don't give up, do you?
Well, that is part of it. And the other part is my university education. What's wrong with aiming a little higher?
Nothing. Just don't think it's for me, that's all.
Hey, still coming for goodbye drinks later?
Yeah, Paula's going to try and get off work early as well. Come and meet us.
Oh, great. The more the merrier.
Heard about Sinead.
I remember when Mum told us she had cancer. I was terrified, but at least we always had hope.
Yeah, God only knows what they're going through without it.
What was you hiding this morning, by the way? I don't think I forgot.
An old girlfriend contacted me, asked me out.
All right, have you text back? Why?
Well, Jenny reckons I'm making excuses because I'm a coward.
Oh, well, Paula thinks I'm too scared to take a chance.
Well, it's clear where you get that from then, isn't it? Hey, maybe we should both take a leap of faith.
What do you mean, start living our best lives?
Well, I think we owe it to Sinead to try.
Do you know what, Dad, if you're down, I am. Hi!
Hello.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm good. Listen, I'm sorry about banging on about college. I won't go on about it again.
Well, that is a shame because I've signed up.
Really?
Yes, I rang up and I've got a conditional offer in business management and I'm awaiting an interview.
That is fantastic news. Well done. Well, I knew all the nagging would pay off in the end.
One last chance. Maybe we could book your ticket on the way to the airport.
No, thanks. I've got my own little adventure starting now.
Fair enough.
But don't forget to send me a postcard.
No, we don't send postcards anymore, Grandma.
Right, everyone, let's raise a glass and toast my beautiful daughter. Have an amazing time. To Kate. To Kate.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hello.
Dad, have you seen my bag? I think I've lost it.
Oh, I threw that away.
What? Why? It's my first day of college. What am I going to take my stuff in?
Well, I thought maybe you'd like to use this.
Oh, my God, thank you.
Look inside.
Oh, my God, it's lovely.
Ooh.
I can't accept this.
Yes, you can. And with my love. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyway, in other news, I put an offer in on Claudia's flat. Thought mine was a bit small, so...
Swanky laptop and a house in a day. How the other half live, eh?
Well, you'll be able to do the same once you're a high-flying businesswoman.
Yes, I will.
How'd you get on?
Yeah, fine.
Well, it's like you're 13 again. So much information.
Dad, I met my tutor and my classmates and they all seem nice.
Good.
Weird, though, being back in that environment.
Same again?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
2 pints, please. Sure, no problem. I'm really proud of you, Soph. It takes guts for you to go back doing what you're doing. And Jack's really lucky having you, showing him how it's done.
Auntie Debbie!
Hello, Trouble.
Oh, it's been ages. How are you?
Oh, good, thanks, love. Yeah.
Oh, this is my partner, Paula.
Hiya, nice to meet you.
So you and Sophie work together?
Not that kind of partner.
Oh, right, I see. Yeah, well, nice to meet you too. So where's Rosie these days? Last I heard, she was travelling the world.
Yeah, she's in Tokyo, trying to find herself.
Find herself a millionaire, more like.
Well, at least she's staying out of trouble, I hope. So why are you there anyway? Is it holiday or because of work?
Neither. In fact, I've got a little bit of bad news.
97? I can't believe the old bag lived that long.
mad. She's only just carked it. Anyway, this Auntie Vi, if she lived an hour and a half up the road, why don't I know about her?
Because she was an old bag and I was doing you a favour.
To be fair, she wasn't easy to get along with. And I know she never got on with your mum.
Oh, me? In fact, I don't think she likes anyone apart from you.
I only spoke to her on the phone every week or so. Well, she spoke, I listened.
Yeah, sounds about right. So anyway, what time's this will reading?
Oh, hey, I best get going. I don't think it'll take too long, but I was wondering if I could stay here till after the funeral. Give us a chance to have a proper catch-up.
Yeah, of course you can. Listen, give us a bell when it's finished. I'll meet you in the Rovers.
The Rovers now, that takes me back. Has it changed a lot?
Well, the faces have, but the place is pretty much the same.
Well, I'll call you when I've finished and I'll see you in there. Oh, nice to meet you again.
Yeah, you too.
I forgot to ask you, how was your date?
She blew me out.
Oh, Dad, I'm sorry.
Anyway, Auntie Vi's popped her clog, so every cloud and all that.
Problems or questions, just call me, yeah?
Okay.
It has to be in today.
Yes, I know.
I'm not nagging, it's your first assignment, so...
I know, and I won't let you down.
No, it's not about me, darling.
Look, you know what I'm talking about. It's fine, I've got this.
Of course you do. Look, I gotta go. I'm gonna miss my tram. I love you, see you later.
Bye. Thanks,
love.
Listen, this thing between you and my dad, I'm not getting involved.
Actually, I wanted to apologise about earlier. I shouldn't have gone off on one.
Don't worry about it. Oh, one sec. Paula. Hi, love. Yes, I've handed in my assignment just like I said I would. Yeah? Listen, I can't talk right now. I'll speak to you when you get home. All right, then. All right, bye. Bye-bye.
Everything okay?
Yeah, she just worries, that's all.
Making sure you've done your homework.
Something like that.
What course are you doing anyway?
Business management.
And you're bored senseless.
I never said that.
You didn't have to, love. It's written all over your face.
Well, I don't know how, because that's what I want to do.
Why?
Sorry, I don't follow.
Well, it's a simple question. Why are you studying business management?
Because I want more from my life.
Fair enough.
And it adds structure.
Is that you saying that, or Paula?
No offence, Auntie Debbie. We don't exactly know me very well.
True. But I do know what it's like to want more from life and structure. Well, that was never on my to-do list. What's the story with you and Ally McBeal?
Paula?
She's old enough to be your mum, isn't she?
Yes, she is in fact. They went to school together in the same class.
No.
Yeah, and then she come to do some legal work for my mum, and then we got together.
Hey, I bet Dame Sally wasn't chuffed about you two getting together.
She was fine.
And is she still?
Yep.
And are you?
Am I what? Happy? Yeah, of course I am.
Life's for living, Sophie. Not for drifting along. You only get one crack at this. Don't end up like your dad.
There is nothing wrong with my dad.
Nothing. Nothing at all, apart from his teeny tiny little mind. He'll refuse this money because he'll say he don't want for out. He wouldn't have a clue what to do with it. And I'm starting to think you wouldn't either. What have I missed?
Nothing. Trying to convince Mr. Stubborn over it to take the money.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Well, I reckon she might have done the trick, if I'm honest.
You what?
If the offer still stands.
It does.
Well, I accept. But, don't want it all. I'm going to split it out equally. Me, Jack, Rosie, and you. Can't believe you persuaded me to go to a funeral. Auntie Vi didn't even like me when she was alive.
That might well be the case, but she's dead now and we need to make up numbers, so you can suck it up and mourn the old bat. Anyway, more importantly, have I struck the right balance between heartfelt grief and devastating attractiveness?
Going to a funeral, a speed date.
You never know. Auntie Vi's long-lost cousin 3 times removed might be really hot.
Here, be prepared for all eventualities, that's what I say.
So I don't look too much like a shameless hussy.
What's a hussy?
Ignore her.
Can one ever look too much like a shameless hussy?
You'd be surprised. For the record, Auntie Deb, I think you look fab.
Yeah, Sophie's right. You look knockout.
Yeah, all right, all right. I've already said I'm giving you the money. You don't need to butter me up.
Oh, and you can tell Rosie I'll transfer it as soon as it's in my account.
So, does this mean we can go on holiday now?
Yes, to see me. No excuses this time.
No, still doesn't seem right, but thanks.
My pleasure. Right, I'm going to get the last of my things.
What, you going so soon?
Yeah, right after the funeral. Besides, I think I've shot my mouth off more than enough already.
Oh, have I missed something?
No, it was nothing.
Come here and give us a hug.
Honestly, I don't know what ever going to thank you.
Don't be daft.
Yeah, Sophie's right. These last few days, it meant a lot.
Hey, no, stop it. You're going to ruin my mascara. Then how will I pull that long-lost cousin 3 times removed?
Back at Debbie, then?
Yeah.
You don't sound so sure.
No, I am. She's lovely. She's just... Well, she's kind, isn't she? She's very generous.
Yeah, but...
Well, she seems to have this habit of telling you how you should live your life.
Right. And I suppose that extends to us as well, does it?
What?
Well, earlier, you were clearly covering for something. Or does she think I'm a cougar, only after one thing, the usual, you know?
No, don't be silly. Nothing like that.
So we're okay?
Of course we're okay.
Okay. How was it?
Well, you know, it was an old lady's funeral. Wasn't exactly Hamilton.
Sophie is okay, you know.
So she tells me.
She might be coming late to college, but I think it'll be great for her.
If you say so.
You don't think so?
I just wonder if it'd be great for Sophie or great for you.
Ooh, that's unfair.
Look, I'm not having a go at you, but our Sophie's got a lot about her. I just don't want to see her waste herself.
Yeah, well, neither do I. And that's what college is about.
Well then, if that's what Sophie wants, what she really wants, great. Excuse me.
What's that, holiday?
Taxi's here. Come here. Take care, yeah?
Safe travelling.
I want to see you in Turkey very soon, yeah?
Speak to my dad.
He's not invited. And you, that money?
Yes, I know. Use it wisely.
No. Use it unwisely. You're in such a rush to grow up.
Thank you.
Look after her.
I will. See ya.
See you now, kid.
Sunshine. Hey, will you miss me?
No.
See you later. See you soon. For the money.
When did your dad turn into a hipster?
My Auntie Debbie's been pecking his head.
The thing is, I'm not a snooper, and, well, I've never been the jealous type. But there's stuff on her laptop, you know, messages from Kate.
What, and you think something's going on?
Oh, no. Sophie's way too honest. This is about her travels. You know, she's all fired up about this festival of water in Cambodia, and there's boat parades and fireworks. Oh, it looks amazing.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry. Sophie's never been a player. Rosie was a drama queen in our house. I mean, Sophie was a bit fiery, knew her own mind, and woe betide you if you got in her way.
Yeah, but do you think that's still the case? Because Debbie's saying she's fed up with her course, and, well, that's news to me.
Look, she's just trying to please you. But she still wants you, I know that.
Oh, I'm not fishing.
Hey, hipster. Would you like a kombucha?
Oh, it depends if I drink it or wear it. No thanks, I'm waiting for Abby.
Wrong. You waiting for me?
Martin, what are you doing here?
Nice welcome.
Abby tracked me down on Twitter. She said I'd find you here. Actually, she said you buy me lunch, but after the other day, I don't think I deserve it. I lost my phone and then I lost my mind. I didn't mean to stand you up. I am sorry.
Planning to do with the windfall?
I don't know. I'm still trying to get my head around it. Probably something sensible, like open a lifetime ISA, or I might put a deposit down on a flat. Can you imagine my mum bragging to her friends? Oh, our Sophie's on the property ladder.
Well, it's stuff for something sensible.
You sound like my Auntie Debbie.
No, you should book a flight to Cambodia, get a ticket to that Festival of Water, Bonhomme...
Bonhomme 2?
Yes.
What, with Kate, you mean?
Yes, bum around Asia for a few months, why not?
What have you been drinking?
I'm sober as a judge. If you hate college, you should quit.
Well, what about my fees? What about my future? What about us?
I'll come with you.
Well, what about work?
I've only got a couple of cases on the go. My notes are up to date. I could just pass it on to one of the partners.
Oh, right, just like that?
Yeah.
Tonight, though? Really?
Yeah. Pack a bag and we're off. You book your ticket, I'll book mine.
Dad, will you come here a minute, please?
How was your date?
Yeah, she's probably happy she got free dinner, apart from that.
What? I thought she was well smiley when she left.
Yeah, only because she found out I've got a bobber too.
Not seeing her again, then?
No, she can find some other mug to fund a party lifestyle. And best off, single, easy, uncomplicated.
You two have a good night.
Well, as it happens, me and Paula have got some news. We're going travelling. You need to get going. Your case isn't going to pack itself.
Listen, Soph.
Joe, I've just been thinking. Do you think I'm a bit of a coward for letting my dad tell my mum?
No, I think she'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
What for?
For this, for pushing me to do this. I would never have gone. And now I am, and I'm going with you, and it feels good.
Look, Soph, don't hate me.
What?
I didn't buy a ticket. I'm not coming with you. I'm staying here.
You could have just dumped me. You know, told me it was over like any other normal person.
No, it wasn't like that.
No, instead you come up with some ridiculous plan and you ship me to the other side of the world.
Oh, no, listen.
So what was this trip really about, eh? A consolation prize?
No, I did this for you. You said yourself if I hadn't pushed you into it, you wouldn't be going.
Yeah, with you. Not go on my own.
Oh, you'll have a ball with Kate. You just need some freedom.
No, I know what this is about. You're a control freak.
Oh, come on.
No, first you pushed me into going back to college.
No, I encouraged
and then you bought me a laptop and a briefcase. What was that? Your college Barbie?
No, every time you spoke to Kate, your face lit up. And that's when I realised that you needed to get out there and live a little.
You promised that we would be honest with each other. So why do you think that it's okay to manipulate me like this?
No, I was just trying to give you a nudge in the right direction. Maybe I got it wrong.
Yeah, do you think?
So, we are at entirely different stages of our lives. You know, and at some point, I was going to hold you back.
Oh, just admit it. You've had enough of me. Go on, admit it.
No, we won't. Because I think we can get through this. We can survive this.
She doesn't want me. She's done all this to get rid of me.
What?
She's tricked me.
She did what?
Mum, she told me that we was both booking a ticket to travel together, only it turns out she's going nowhere.
Do you want me to go around there and have a word?
I knew all along she was trouble.
Shift. Do you know what? You're not going to like this. But I think she's done you a favour.
How? How's she done me a favour, Mum? I love her.
And she loves you too, and she wants what's best for you.
Yeah, but it's the way she's done it. There's better ways of doing it.
Well, I take my hat off to her. She sacrificed her own happiness for you. And you owe it to you and to her to go out there and have the most amazing time ever. Come here.
Yeah, give her a hug, you.
Stay safe, Sophie. Keep in touch with me.
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you, horrible lot.
Just promise me one thing, yeah? You have a blast. I love you.
Love you too. Right, I really promised myself I wouldn't cry.
Have a safe journey.
Bye. Bye now.
Do a bit more out of them toes, buddy.